hello, and welcome to this week's episode of All Systems Go Plays D&D 5.2024, an Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign. I am Logan, as always. I am the Dungeon Master. These are my lovely players. They are color-coded, as always. Go ahead and introduce yourself in color order for the fans at home. In color order.
Oh, yeah, that's me, isn't it? you start off with this. It's very, very frustrating.
Program.
No, you know what? No, I refuse to be reduced to a color, okay? I'm a whole person with a complex range of emotions named Connor who plays a barbarian named Sophron.
Okay, Red. That's a lot of emotion for being red. Okay, next.
Pronouns are he, him.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I have a range of emotions. My pronouns are he, she, her. That's like a character named Nemea. Green.
Hi, my name is Sean, and I play Aeneas. My pronouns are he, him. Popcorn, blue.
Hi, I'm Abby. My pronouns are she, her. I play Elegy.
Hi, I'm Joey, he, him. I play Kyriakos.
Perfect. I have to address you by color, because if I go Connor, introduce yourself, they already know you're Connor. If I say red, then it's an air of mystery.
Connor, introduce your character. Wow, look at a simple, just one little word, one little tweak there.
Nope. Okay, so we are starting off, as always, with a little vignette. Who is joining me on this vignette tonight?
Hello!
It is Joey. So, I'll set the scene for us. So, we are two elderly ladies. We are on rocking chairs on a porch, just sort of reminiscing. It's a little late in the day. We're having our little afternoon tea. We go, oh, you remember that nice merchant family, don't you? The Papas took that poor orphan boy in. Such kind souls. And then tragedy. Fire took their house on that night. Burned to the ground, I tell you. That boy was seen near the lanterns just hours before. I bet he knocked it over. Mm-hmm.
No. That's not what I've heard, dearie. I heard it was the wolves. That boy would run around with meat in his pockets, practically begging them to come and eat his family.
No. It wasn't wolves. It was bees. He knocked over a beekeeper's cart. Honey everywhere. The family was engulfed. They say if you listen closely, you can still hear buzzing in that old house.
No. It was the sinkhole. That's what they say. That boy dug deep. Who knows why? But it took his whole family.
No. It wasn't no sinkhole. It was poison in their wine. That boy helped prepare the supper. Next morning, they all stiff as statues they was. And what'd he do?
No.
Ran off to that market like nothing happened.
No. I'm remembering now. It was the rats. That's what I've been told. Meat and cheese in his pockets. That's what he had. It was the rats. And that boy's the reason.
It couldn't have been rats. It was minotaurs. A whole herd of them. Storming through town, smashing everything to bits they was. And who was leading them with a little piece of hay in his mouth? Some kind of bovine whisperer, that boy.
No. You know who I heard from the most is Captain Achilles. And we all say in this house A-cab, but also a man, if I'm right, that Mr. Achilles. He said it was the bandits. The boy made a deal and sold his teeth to the bandits for pennies. And then the bandits got in their house and killed him. That's what I heard.
It was Sidon is what I heard. That boy was actually a long-lost prince. And the moment those papas signed the adoption papers, bam! Sidon hit him with a lightning bolt. Perfectly crisp family-sized hole in the cobblestones.
No. I remember now. It was the Harpies. That little boy, he let the devil take him with the music. And he walked into their song out into the water. And his family had to go out and help him. And they all drowned. That's what happened. That boy's the fault.
No, it was bees, an unnatural number of bees. That boy had something in his pockets. Honey, dark magic, who knows? But the swarm came. Family went running, screaming. So much buzzing.
No, I heard it was ghosts. That little devil of a boy convened with ghosts. And they all came and ate him up. That's what I heard.
Well, whatever it was, that boy was definitely involved. They sit there for a couple minutes in silence, and suddenly a commotion rises in the town square. There's shouting, crashing, distinct sound of a market stall collapsing. Look over. Now, you ain't suppose.
Absolutely. That boy definitely has something to do with this.
Up to no good. And people go running down the road as they sit there sipping their tea. And we'll fade to black on that vignette. Okay.
The least
I had no
believable
more.
part of that was they sat there in silence at the end.
The cup bit was good, Joey. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So, what happened last time? You all, the actual players, the party, had set out from the city of Astoria. You were all following magical hoof prints of goats, of goat-like creatures through the woods. It was a couple days out. And then you encountered a woman sort of being chased by these goat-like creatures. She introduced herself as Corinna after you saved her. And this was the daughter of the man Theracles, who he had asked you to find her. She had gone missing about a month before. She had told you that she had come from some temple deeper in the old woods. Demetria was there, and she was just very confused and very out of it at the time. But somebody had told her that terrible things were going to happen, and she needed to escape. So she had run out, and that is where you encountered her. You all arrived at the temple. You gained a squirrel that you then put into a jar. Turned out to be a druid of the old woods named Hercus. We had a little bit of a scuffle with some statues that demanded offerings that were not provided, and then some oozes that lived in the old bathhouse. And we have just finished that encounter, and you guys are taking a couple moments to catch your breath as you all look around at each other. And that is where we will start.
Oh, these oozes are disgusting. And she's gonna jump in the water and like rinse herself off. Ooze
Alright, well-
everywhere.
Nemea, now, oh, the southern accent is. Nemea, now, did you hear how's your armor doing?
You sound very strange. She comes out like dripping
been
water and like
possessed by
pounds you
a
on the back. She's like, says, my armor is fine, it's fine. And then like a chain pops off. My spear, maybe it's not fine, but my spear, it's fine. And like the point falls off. Oh. Maybe it's not so fine. Next time I won't stop the oozes.
Yeah. Aeneas will kind of take the spear over to fiddle with it for a bit, and he will cast mending on it to repair it. Let's see how effective that is, and then he'll come back and he'll cast it on your armor as well. Does anybody else need mended? I don't think so.
Nobody else wears armor or uses weapons.
Mend these fists.
I technically wear armor.
I technically use weapons.
Okay, cool. I Jedi mind trick them back into place.
You know, Nemea's like taking passes. She's like, "Ah, yeah, good as new."
Okay, so you guys are sort of at the end of that, the first floor, and you have the sort of the bathroom behind you, and then there are these stairs that go deeper down past the statues that you had fought. Can't really hear much. It's not like one flight of stairs, so you can't immediately see what's beyond. But there's not like any shouting or anything coming from down there. So if you want to rest and catch your breath, it would probably be an opportune time to do that.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Corinna,
please.
how, what do you remember of this place? How far down does it go?
It's a couple. It's just like a flight or two and maybe three. There's quite a bit. I was running up them really fast. But it turns, and then you're in this beautiful grove. Oh, there's flowers everywhere, and there's those horrible creatures, the little goat creatures everywhere.
And
I
your
don't
partner,
think-
he's down there, you believe?
That's where I left him.
What were they doing to him?
I don't know. You were going to say something, Elegy.
I don't think this one is very reliable.
I agree. Does that mean we should take her words more or less cautiously?
Oh, that's a good question. You're the smart one. I don't know. That seems like a riddle.
Ooh, a riddle? I know the answer to this one.
What is
Well,
it?
Kyra, enlighten us.
You can't just tell someone to answer that. It's no fun. You have to choose,
posed
and then if
you-
you're wrong...
I'm posing the riddle to you. What should we do? Wait or charge forth?
Well, I mean, probably charge for it. That's the more heroic thing. I mean, no one ever reads a story about someone who sits down and waits.
Where that? I don't know if that's actually true or not, but
Not good to hear from you in your original voice, Aeneas.
I had a little frog in my throat. We chatted it out there. We've decided when I feel like it, he'll take over, and we'll go with that previous voice. But this, of course, is pure Aeneas coming through to you. Clear.
The smooth, sultry sound of Aeneas at night.
This is Aeneas at 99.24.
Kai is very tired. He expended a lot to kick ass. So he's like washed up. He didn't jump in the water. That's insane. And he's already napping. I rolled a hit die to recover health.
Okay,
All right, I guess that's what we're doing then.
He's snoring really loudly. No one tell him.
Saying he can really just sleep anywhere, can he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Anyone want to do anything there during your short rest?
I go
Does
over
it-
to Aeneas. You're
That was-
not allowed to ask your question.
I'm filled with fear. Oh, hey, Elegy.
Dumping con.
All right, Aeneas, we need to talk about our prophecies.
Oh. Yeah. I mean,
Because I think we're where we're supposed to be, and it seems like we should clear up what we're supposed
yeah,
to do.
that's a good point. All mine said was I had to get tested by this Demetria lady.
That's the end bit, but I would like to know about your joyous day of coming into this world being spoiled.
What? I'm sorry. Wait. I mean, not. I don't think this is unusual, but you'll have to. I'll maybe have to fact check with someone else. But I don't remember being born, which is what that seems to be talking about. So, like, I don't know what that means. Do you remember when you were born?
No, but my family told me about it.
Well, I don't have a family, so
Oh, what happened?
yeah. Well, they kind of just didn't want me, so I don't know. All I know is I've been without any family forever.
Oh. Well, we can be your family now.
Oh, well, is it that easy?
I think so.
Oh yes, that's how I got all my brothers. Nemea yells from beyond.
Okay, well, if you don't remember, that's okay. So you are going to be tested.
Yeah, wait, what did it say about yours? I forget.
She stole something from my family and I have to get it back.
But that's not very nice. I mean, I was hoping with the whole testing thing that, like, she would just ask me some questions, tell me to go do something, and we wouldn't have to, like, fight or anything. But if you gotta steal back from her, that could be a problem. Also, apparently, I don't know, there's all this other weirdness happening. She didn't used to be evil like this, I'm pretty sure. I remember
Why
some
do you
of the
think
druids
that?
talking about her. What do you mean, why do I think that?
That she
She-
didn't used to be evil?
She didn't used to be evil, like,
Oh.
the druids know about her. I mean, I'm just guessing it's all related to her. Seems likely.
Okay, well, maybe we just have to fix her sadness.
That's a pretty good test. Fixing sadness is pretty tough.
This group is going to therapize someone.
We've
It worked
Yeah,
on your
I mean-
father a little bit.
yeah, we did therapize your father, so keep snoring over there.
I don't know what they took from my family, though, so that seems like it's going to be a problem.
Oh, where? I mean, maybe you'll recognize it when you find it, right?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I mean, we're chosen ones, right? We're heroes. We'll
Yes,
make it
the
work.
heroes of the prophecy. We know what we're doing and we're going to do it good.
100%. Yeah. Worst comes to worst, we ask Kyra. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. I just wanted to clarify our prophecies and know what we
thanks
were
for-
doing.
Intrusively asking about my family. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. This is a one-sided street. Walk away.
Kyra, standing right
Okay.
behind you guys during this conversation, goes, "Wait, why didn't your family want you?
Kyra,
Is it because you look like
I-
that?"
I'm not even gonna bother talking to you. You're the fucking worst
Kyra,
god I've ever met.
surely,
Wow, I don't
surely
think
you
you're
can
one
understand.
to be turning away anyone who wants to be your family. I didn't think you were that privileged.
We don't like
Kyra,
gods being our
I've gotten
family.
along fine without any of you fuckers before, so you know what? You can either get a better attitude, or I can just go mosey on out of here. I don't need none
Kyra,
of y'all.
surely you
here-
understand what it's like to have family you don't agree with, that doesn't fit well with you.
I acknowledge the faults and all of my family, but they're still pretty good. They treat me well for the most part. When I see them, every like 20 years or so.
Hmm.
is-
So imagine what that's like for someone who doesn't get along well with them.
Maybe they're coming back. Like I said, I don't see them all the time, and then they just show up. Maybe yours will just show up.
Yeah.
It's not usually the case with humans.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Stranger things have happened. Just look at that one over at Kai.
Well, I think we're cut from a different cloth.
I'm just saying. Keep an open mind. Anyone you meet, that could be your family. Even that naked gnome over there.
He's not naked anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, underneath his clothes he is.
Well, yeah, that's how it works, Kyra.
And she giggles and walks away.
No!
Nemea, you
Kyra, you're
Yep.
now on my nerve.
you were in the water, correct?
Yep.
You see a little, like a glinting underneath the water, and you see like a sort of partially buried in like all of the moss and debris, but it is unmistakably a shield to your trained eyes.
Sacre blood!
You whip it out of the
Grab
water.
that shield. Grab
It
that
is
shield.
very old looking. You can tell on the front is emblazoned the symbol of the Dragonlords. So this must be at least that old. It looks like it's been here in the water for a long time, and it is quite rusted. At the moment, it looks like it's just going to be a normal shield, but it could probably be repaired into something better.
Aeneas, look!
What,
Except not look,
wait.
feel!
Why do you have a slimy shield?
It was in the water.
Oh.
And now it's out of the water and it's slimy. I think we can fix it. Or more importantly, you can fix it. If you do the thing that you did to me, but do to the shield.
Yeah, just give me some time. I don't think I'm not a blacksmith or anything. You know, I can't just like fix.
Oh, the blacksmiths are really cool.
Yeah.
But you're pretty cool
anyways,
too.
Give me. Just. All right. I want everyone to leave me alone. Today's just gonna
Are
take
you-
this shit and
are
walk
you-
away.
Overstimulated. Alright, I'll just leave this here for you.
No, he took the shield.
Okay.
You know why? I'll cast detect magic on it.
Yeah, it is magic, but it is really dinged up such that the magic is not currently doing anything. But it's still woven into the
Can you
shield.
hazard a guess at what school of magic it might be considered?
Enchantment?
It's okay. Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense. I'm gonna assume I can't just mend it,
No.
especially if it's like a
Nope.
magic shield.
It is magic, so you can't mend it.
The
Right,
brain
yes,
is like,
I
but
forgot.
why?
That's probably in the fine print of that spell, that cantrip.
Okay. Any other people want to talk to Aeneas during this short rest?
No, Aeneas is shut down for business.
I would like to talk to Hercus.
He is over, sort of picking up some of the acorns that have been scattered around this area.
Hi, hello.
Hello?
How old are you?
Oh, at least 160.
Do you know? Are you as old as Aesop? Or is he older
Who?
than you? Aesop. Oh, he's an elf. Do I look familiar to you?
I do recognize you from when you were watching me be shoved into a bottle. But other than
I
that,
think-
I don't
yes,
think I've seen you.
Okay. All right.
Should I have?
I lost who I am, so I'm asking around to see, if anybody recognizes me.
You lost who you was.
Yeah.
You got
'cause
hit in
you
the
kind
head?
of did too. You kind of did too.
Yeah, I was cursed. I'm better now. Has anyone tried to better you?
Nope.
Interesting.
It was. And Nemea's like, okay, well, it was worth a shot. She's like, have you heard of? And she makes that noise that Aesop made.
My friend, the wind, sounds like that.
Great. She's like, perfect. Thank you very much. Your skin looks so moisturized now, by the way.
Thank you. It's a special. Anything else? Okay. Shall we continue? Deeper we go.
Yeah.
As you step down the stairs into this tunnel, the air grows thick with the scent of damp earth, and there are ancient roots sort of covering the walls here, forming sort of natural archways. Some sway gently in like a wind that's not there. Others are like coiled like serpents, seem like they're ready to strike out, but as you pass, they let you go. There's a faint sound of trickling water coming from up ahead. You are coming down and you see it like turns once, and then you can see it opens up into a more natural cavern. You can't quite see it all, but that you're on sort of the last landing of the stairs, headed into this natural cavern. Sean's thinking about something.
Guy just walks in. Unless you're doing
Well,
something.
I guess how dark is it? And like, how?
It looks the tunnel you're in is dark, but then the cavern looks lit. Like it's light coming
And
in
no
from
one
it.
wants to do any scouting or anything.
I mean, I can take a peek. I'll go ahead and I'll peek. I'll see that Kai is going, and I'll like double time so that I'm right in front of Kai.
Okay.
I'll just grab
And I'll, like-
Kai's shirt.
I mean, Kai will have like cast dancing lights probably.
No, it's well lit.
Oh, it is well lit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
In the cavern.
Yes. The tunnel,
Not in the-
like the short tunnel you're in is not lit, but the cavern looks like it is lit that you're about to
I
walk
see.
into. Nemea, you said you're sneaking ahead?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I would love to.
Against my perception, right?
No.
Okay.
Love that for me.
Love that for you. So
Ooh, lucky or something.
you
No, I want to get caught.
okay. You
We don't all re-roll 12
Yeah.
times.
And I can't reroll because it's luck per day, not per.
So you walk
Rest.
further, stealthy as you've ever been. The air shifts,
Yeah.
and now it is thick with the scent of wildflowers and something else that you can't quite tell. You can now see
air is
into the cavern, and there's like towering ferns, like 6 feet tall, that are just swaying gently. They're like covered in dew. There's luminescent fungi clinging to all of the walls, sort of illuminating this cavern. There's this like shifting glow. There are all sorts of colors. You get a pretty good look into the cavern, and you can see that there's this massive tree stump that is sort of dominating the center of this room. And it's sort of cut off at waist level. And there's just these clovers like blanketing it. And it's just radiating an ancient. Like if you've ever seen an ancient tree stump, this is probably older than that ancient tree stump. And atop of it, you can see a small clay jar resting, like comically small compared to the tree stump resting on top of it. You hear the water, and it is sort of the stream that flows right up against the tree stump and down. You can't really see where it's coming from. You can't really see where it's going, but it is carving a path through this cavern. And there's just this nice bubbling sound from that. And then you like step on a branch, and it snaps loudly, and you like you're like, oh god, I'm gonna be seen. But then right when you do that, there's a scream from deeper in the cavern, and you see from the other side of the stump a young man like bursts out of from some of the undergrowth with just eyes wide with terror. And then the two of the little goat creatures come like hopping out after him, lunging, and they grab him and they pull him to the ground. He's shrieking, struggling in their grasp, and then they just sort of giggle and they let him go, and he gets up and he runs, and then they chase him again. And it's clear that this is some sort of like wicked game that they're playing on at least their end. But he is terrified. He sees you, and like you can see he's about to bolt toward you, and you have like a second to do something.
I'ma shoot a goat.
Oh, okay.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Go ahead. Just make an attack roll.
Great. Shoot that goat. Da 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 da. Yeah, I feel like that's just like her automatic like trigger reflexes. She's like, "Crap, I've been seen," and then she's like, "Eliminate the threat."
They can't see you if they're dead.
They can't.
Yeah, eliminate any witnesses.
He looks, makes eye contact with you. You draw your bow and point an arrow at his, like in his direction. He just starts crying and like falls to the ground, and then you shoot the arrow over his head, hitting one of the goat creatures, which just disintegrates into rotten flesh as you've seen before. The other one is like stunned and like looks at his fallen friend, and then sort of like starts to like pick up some of the pieces.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
Give them culture.
Can I shoot the other one?
Sure.
Get rid of the witnesses.
Yes,
He has partial cover behind the gore of his friend.
No, I think he disintegrated. There is no cover.
Yeah.
I was like, one down, taking out the other one.
Yep.
Don't let.
He
Not a fan.
looks. He is holding the remains of his friend. Looks at you with confusion, and then an arrow takes him in the head, and then he also falls apart into rotten meat.
All right.
The boy is now whimpering and crying on the ground.
Let him whimper and cry. That's fine.
Okay.
I would like to take the air. I'm a little concerned about the smell in the air.
Mhm.
Can I make a check of some kind? I feel like
Yeah.
Nemea will kind of have time to go sniff the cavern air and then like back in and like do a 1-2.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Sure. I feel like everybody's back there. She comes running back. She's like, "Don't worry, I killed them, but the boy is safe. But I'm not so sure about the air. Hold on." And then she's like, sniffs. And she goes back and she does like, you just hear her sniffing.
Yeah. It is like a nice intoxicating smell. Like it's you don't feel it affecting you mentally, but it smells very nice. And you can tell like it's probably some of the fungus growing here. But you don't feel any different. It just smells like a really nice smell.
Okay. And the boy, does he seem like under the same kind of... Did Corinna get better with time? Like, did she get less?
You've not been with her all that long.
Okay.
I think you've been with her for about 2 hours.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll be like, okay, well, I think I found your friend.
You had smelt, remember, somebody upstairs had smelt Corinna.
I
and we're like, that was
smelled
great.
her.
This now smells, you can like, this is similar to that.
Okay. Great. I'll come back and I'll be like, okay, well, I think we should still be pretty quiet because who knows how many of those good things are around, but I think the air is safe and your friend, he's here. He's crying right now, though.
Sastrate, he's here.
Just screaming didn't
yeah.
sort of alert
Unless
everyone?
there's another boy who's weeping for no reason, then yes.
It's not one of your brothers.
No, my brothers, I would know them.
Corinna's
How would you
like,
guys?
we gotta go get him.
Yeah, let's go. We can get him. I'll take you there, and I'll like walk with her over there.
She like grabs your arm
Mm-hmm.
before you go in. She says, don't let her take me back.
I would kill you first.
That's what I was gonna ask. Swear it to me. You won't let her. You'll kill me before you let her take me again.
Oh, dear God.
All right.
It's not gonna come to that. It's not gonna come to that. We'll walk over to
We
that.
No,
don't
she's
need
whispering
any
this to
oaths.
Nemea because Nemea is the most honorable person she's met in the last 2 hours.
Nemea takes her face and she goes, I swear, if it looks like we're going to lose and she takes you, I'll kill you first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Smooch, smooch, smooch.
I have a girlfriend.
Maybe.
The first positive acknowledgement of this.
I think it's just
Guy
the
has a
first
harem.
acknowledgement of it.
Day by day, it's growing on us.
Like this clover.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going back into the cavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all going to that kid.
Perfect. You guys see
Right?
the same scene unfolding, except now there are about 8 of those goat creatures gathered around the remains of the other 2, and they're sort of like picking them up, and they're like looking at the boy, and they're like arguing amongst themselves. Some of them are like furiously nodding, and they're like gesturing at the boy, and they seem like they're trying to figure out what happened.
Hmm.
Are they bleeding? Like what? How are they communicating?
They're talking. They've spoken to you. They called someone naked
Oh,
legs.
they did
Hmm.
viciously mock us.
They did.
So
But
they
they're
speak
not
common.
screaming. You can't hear their conversation from here. You can just hear bits and pieces of it. They seem like they're trying to figure out what's happening.
How far away are they from the entrance?
Oh, we'll say like 50 feet,
Hmm.
maybe a little less.
Where?
Permission to
where-
shoot?
Yeah, so we
Where-
run in there 30 feet.
where's
and
the
virtual
boy?
access
Where's
from
the
20
boy?
feet.
The boy's like near them,
Grounded.
probably like. I mean, they weren't that far there. He's probably like 10 feet away from all of them.
Okay,
Guys,
we'll
we gotta
just do a
fuck up these
countdown and then
ghosts.
we'll all go.
What if we convince them to take us to Demetria?
Maybe we capture one and we make it its our pet.
What if we just swap out? You know, so we put another boy. Would they even be able to tell the difference? And then that person can go infiltrate from the inside.
If that worked on Kyra with the book, it has to work on these goats.
I don't know.
I mean, I could do a pretty good disguise.
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna go. Psst, psst, psst.
Who are you
I'm
doing
gonna
that
try to get his. I'm trying to get his.
Oh, the boy?
the crying boy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he looks back up at you.
And I'm going to be like,
He like looks back at the goats. Like he's a little scared. Try and convince him. We'll make
mhm.
a persuasion check or an intimidation.
Did I interpret correctly that I'm the boy?
Yeah. Unless you
What-
want to.
What if Kai
Not be
will
the boy.
cast disguise self, and then the kid like thinks that this could work pretty well because he sees himself. in
Yeah.
Kai's
Yeah.
face.
And I'll be like. End
Is
it
that
here.
advantage? I think that's advantage. Don't you think that? Don't you think? DM?
It's his last spell slot. You gotta give it to him.
You used your last spell slot? Yeah, you can have advantage.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Disguise self. I will persuade with advantage.
That's not very good.
It's not very good.
Wow.
He starts
So
to
negative.
crawl. He's coming. He's crawling over to you. He's not stood up, but he's moving over to you. He's not coming very fast, but he is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the goat creatures have really noticed this yet. He's moving a little slow.
Great. So he's moving too slow, and Nemea will be like, "Oh, he's moving too slow. Kai, you run the other way, and they will look at you because you're moving, and they'll follow you because they think you've gotten away." You know, I'll just be like, "Take off in a direction," kind of a deal. and they're like movement creatures, and they'll just react.
Yeah. Kyle, do it. So he's running, and he's crying,
What are we
and
doing?
I'm performing.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Make a performance check.
I'll use a luck point.
Okay.
What about persuading them that I am the boy and they should
Nope,
look at
you're
me?
performing. Oh, okay.
It's better.
This is better. They see you, and they're like, "Halt! what did you do? What did you do? And then they like start like picking up the remains of their friends and bringing them over to you, like, and they're like coming at you pretty forcefully, and they're like shoving these remains in your face. They're like, "What did you do?" It was game!"
I was hoping to run away from them.
They're
and, like,
keeping
lead
up.
them.
They're pretty fast.
Sure.
So yeah, you've successfully got them all next to you, and they're running and they're trying to ask you questions.
I guess I'm like running away from the boy, like deeper into danger, I assume. I'm not responding. I'm the boy, so I'm like crying. I'm like,
so you're in sort of this large central portion of the cavern. You can see up to where like the stream, it's sort of like an oblong little thing with a bulge in the middle. You're in the bulge, and the stream starts from one end, and there's more of the cavern over there, and then it flows past and it goes deeper, and there's a little bit more over there. Also, sort of, this is a natural formation. There is a unnatural like wall with a entryway, quite similar to the ones you've seen upstairs, sort of built into the far wall of this cavern. So I assume you just sort of running around this central area, trying to keep them distracted as the boy
maybe
sort
like
of gets
around the stump.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Wah.
Yeah. So then the boy eventually does, once he sees that, he picks it up a little bit and he gets over, and then he like gets over there, collapses, sees Corinna, and then like goes to hug her, and she's like, oh, Sastra, you're safe, you're safe. Oh my goodness. We gotta get you out of here. We gotta get you out of here. What have they done to you? And he's like, where did you go? You left me. And they're just having this whole animated conversation. But they are very happy to see each other. You can tell.
Wow,
Sophron is
true
gonna
love.
force them up the tunnel somewhat away from.
Push them up.
Yeah, go get out. What are you doing? You're idiots. You're still standing here.
Okay, yeah, you sort of push them a little ways back out of the cavern, so they're no longer in the main cavern. They're in the tunnel back there.
I want to get them out of smell range, I think is a good way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then go back to watching whatever this clown show in the cavern is.
They've caught on to Kai's antics, and they've split up. So now they're like doing a pincer maneuver on Kai to get him. And
Yeah. I feel like
Alright.
what we want to see is if he's led somewhere.
they're trying to. Some of them
They're
are
still
trying
trying to
to shove the remains in his face. Others are now trying to. You see, now that he's running, they're trying to play the game again, and you see some of them are trying to like, grab his ankles and pull him back down.
But
Kai
that's the
remembers
most violent
that
action.
was the objective, and he'll let himself get caught.
Okay, perfect. They catch you. They pull you to the ground.
And they start stabbing me to death.
No, they are looking at you, and they're like, it's like they're
I didn't
expecting
do it.
something.
I didn't do it.
Oh,
Take me to your leader.
You broke him. He's not crying anymore. This isn't fun anymore. And then they start arguing amongst themselves about who broke him. They've thrown down the remains. They don't seem to care about that anymore. But now there's like a 5-way or an 8-way like argument happening over Kai.
I would like to go up to that stump.
Yeah.
What's this pottery thing on top of it?
It's just a small clay pot sitting on top
Okay,
of
I'm
the
gonna
stump.
pick that up.
Okay.
Oh, that's always
Yeah.
a good
There's
sign.
a lid on the pot.
Oh, do I know this pot?
No, it's fine.
Why do you think that you know this pot?
Is it illegal?
okay.
She stole something from my
I know why you think you know this pot. No, you've never seen this pot before.
Okay, I'm gonna take this pot to Nemea.
If you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna do it, so I'm glad.
Yeah. I have to be your protege.
Oh, she's like, great.
I got this for you because you get things for me, I get things for you.
Oh. Nemea's like touched. She's like, this is what family is.
Aeneas looks confused for a second.
I give it to
okay.
you.
Tucks that away.
Thanks. Do I know what this pot is?
You've never seen this pot or the lid on top of the pot. obscuring what's inside of it.
Great. Can I investigate? Not touching it, like not opening it, but like just being like, yes, it's this heavy, and
Yeah.
yes, it's
Go ahead and
been
roll.
opened recently.
Roll investigation.
Aeneas, is it magic?
Is it
Pot
illegal?
magic.
I
Pot.
don't know.
You could know.
21.
21.
He's got
It's
like 10 minutes to do
it's fairly heavy. Like
Oh yeah. Oh.
almost feels like it's full of like rocks. Like it's like very heavy for the size. It's very dense. You can tell looking at it, it has not been touched in a very long time. Like there's not a smudge on it. There's like some dirt. Like you can even see some of the clover from the stump had grown onto it. You sort of tip it and it sort of shifts a little bit. Like what's inside of it is not necessarily like a solid object.
Thick, dense.
Nemea,
Yes.
I have an intrusive thought.
Are we opening it?
No, I think we should smash it on the ground.
Alright. I don't even know what's going on right now, but I think that's a very bad idea. Let's just hold on to it until we can deal with the fact that there's 8 fucking goat things.
Speaking of
So
the goat
things
things,
are really weak.
you look over there and all of them have stopped what they're doing and they're looking at Elegy slack jawed, like they cannot believe what she just did. One of them's like backing up and looks like it's about to make a break for it.
I think you did the right thing. They're afraid of us now. It's going to be
I didn't
good.
do anything. I just said we should smash the pot.
One of
We're
them
going to do it.
makes a break for the
Okay, I don't think
Door.
we should do it anymore. No, please don't.
I'm gonna threaten. No, I'm just faking. But I'm like, I'll do it.
you make an insight check.
Aeneas, what is it? I'm like, bluffing. Sophron, what does it smell like?
Get to figure out what it is later.
All right, I'll do an insight check.
It's just a damn pot.
It's very important to them. 6.
They're definitely scared of the pot.
It's their holy goat pot.
It's either very good or very bad inside.
The one that's running away is definitely running away in fear.
Oh, I love this for me. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep the pot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna smash it unless Elegy
No, don't smash.
makes a break for it.
The goat runs towards the door.
Yeah,
help.
is anybody gonna stop that goat?
He's going to disappear inside the door.
I want to approach the other goats, but I'm not gonna like
I mean,
dash
I
to try
can
and
put
stop him.
I can put the pot down and shoot that goat.
No, we just let the goat's gonna go get the person. She's going to test us. I'm going to re-steal the thing.
Okay, all right. That's fine. This
Well,
is
she really
your
only
prophecy
needs to
after
test
all.
me. So
Yeah.
The goat disappears
guys-
into the door.
Go ahead.
That's the goat. He gets away.
I think Kai is grabbing onto the leg of another one. Like he's like on his belly.
Yeah.
He's like grabbing it.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I'm gonna keep you here unless you tell us what's going on. I'm gonna try to intimidate it. Like, we're gonna break that jar and you're gonna be in the front row, buddy. You hear me? What's your name? What's your mother's name? Who's your childhood best friend?
Maybe this sounds pretty intimidating. Go roll an intimidation to this goat who's currently staring at Elegy wide-eyed.
Yeah. And don't you think because we have that pot,
Nope.
we have an advantage?
No, you can't claim advantage from the thing that caused the situation.
I don't understand what that means.
You. Never mind.
I fight him.
He says, oh, he's not actually even talking to you. He's now just talking out loud. He's like, oh no, she's touched it. She's ruined everything. Oh no, she's going to be so angry. We gotta go. And then like they all start making a break for it and they all start sprinting toward that door.
No, we don't want more goats to go. Goat death.
Goat death.
Can I-
I can stop them, but I don't really want to.
Oh,
There
Dad,
is-
I'll go punch them.
There's 7 of them.
I will punch
How many could you kill in one turn?
3.
Oh, she could kill 3.
Anyone could kill 4 more?
I mean, I could kill 2.
I can kill 1.
Same.
Okay,
Joey's touching 1.
perfect. They are simple enough that you all can just choose to execute the 7 of them. They all explode into rotten meat before any of the remaining 7 make it to the door. Now, you are seemingly left alone in the central cavern. You do hear, now that you're sitting here, you do hear some voices coming from both directions of the cavern, both upstream and downstream.
Side note, is
That
Hercus
sounds
with
like
us?
go through the door.
Is Hercus with us still? Is he following along?
Yeah, he turned back into a squirrel and he's riding Aeneas.
Okay. Got it. Great.
He's rat
I'm-
tattooing my hair.
I might be like, Hercus, do you know what this is? I'll hold up the pot. And then if he doesn't know, I'll just go through that door.
Shake my head.
He smells it real good. He's like, he hops down, turns back into a gnome. Like, it's really hard to smell if you don't open it.
All right, I know you. I bet you never asked. She like goes like this.
Aeneas
She
puts his hand on the top. No.
She gets real close to his nostrils and she goes.
Sophron is
Hmm.
going towards the door before this happens.
He takes
He's
a
not in
whiff.
the area.
I'm
He's-
also headed toward the door.
He's like, wood ash.
That's it.
That's it.
It's not magical. Just the tree is. Its ashes are interned in this thing.
I just smelled wood ash.
Is this normal for druids? I'm like walking to. I'm like, oh, she shoves it back in. Walks through the door.
I mean, there is an old joke about wood ash and stuff, but I don't think that's what Hercus is talking about.
I don't get
I
that.
feel kind of bad about exploding those goat things for some reason, but you know, whatever.
Guy's on the ground, guts all over his face. We were going to talk to them.
You guys go into the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, we just live in this cavern now.
Well, there were voices on either side of the cavern, so.
So you walk into the cavern. It is a stone corridor. It sort of slopes slightly downward. There is like flickering torchlight, sort of casting soft shadows along the whole length. The walls are ancient and time-worn. They are adorned with vibrant mosaics, though, from what you can tell. Each tile is like meticulously placed. It looked like it was very fine craftsmanship when it was not a ruin. Everything on the mosaics is these 6-armed warriors standing in rigid formations. They're all 6 of their blades raised in silent battle. There are 6-armed farmers that are toiling beneath the golden sun. There are 6-armed priests in flowing robes, their hands pointing toward the sky in devotion. It's just sort of lining the whole thing. The goats, one of them you see way down at the end. Right next to you, you see sort of stunned, staring at the goat, is a little satyr man who's like, looks like he's trying to sneak, but then the goat ran past him and now he's just like frozen and a little confused. He turns around and he sees you and he goes, "Oh,
Hello.
We're here to save you.
Who are you?
He's that guy that Corinna talked to. I don't remember his name.
Don't worry, it's not personal. She's really bad with names.
He goes, "Oh, I'm Loreas. Nice to meet you. What are you doing here? Corinna, you know my friend Corinna?"
Yes. And Sostate as well.
Kai fully looks like that guy still.
Sostrate, you're standing so proud.
He's also like glowing, and his hair is like flowing in the wind for some reason. That
It was,
Why are you sneaking?
yeah. Well, how are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna go down there and finally confront her and tell her that what she's doing is wrong. And none of my friends would help me, so I was gonna go do it on my own, but I got a little scared, so I've been standing here for about 30 minutes.
Oh, we'll help you. Tell us what wrong she's doing.
Who's doing something wrong?
Oh, Demetria. She's so scary. She's doing
I've
something
heard.
real wrong.
I promised to kill someone before she gets captured again.
You're a killer?
Yes, just a little bit.
Well,
But only bad people.
Oh,
only when they deserve it.
how do you know when they're bad?
I don't. She's like, but trust me, I'm not foolhardy. And we do want to help you. We have this, and I hold up the thing.
Oh, you should probably put that back.
What is it?
It's the ashes of her sister, and she gets really angry when people touch them.
Mm.
That's okay. She can be angry.
She's already
I kinda
angry.
talk to her.
No, this sounds like a really good opportunity for a distraction. I'm going to take the ashes and I'm going to put them in the bottle.
Which bottle?
I'm gonna
The
have
oil
you
bottle.
dump that.
The oil bottle broke when Hercus.
No, not that one.
Okay.
I have multiple
Okay,
oil
perfect.
bottles. I
Okay.
know.
So you're making an
New
oil.
bottle.
You're making dead sister paste.
Yeah, but the point is, I want the original jar to be empty, and I
Okay.
want the
Yeah.
real ashes to be in another location.
Yes. Okay. A good
Okay.
old
A
switcheroo.
shell game, shell game, if you will.
should
Great,
you put
and-
some dirt in that?
That's offensive.
I'll scoop some dirt into the original jar. Okay, great. Who wants the original ashes and who wants the fake?
I don't want anything to do with either of them. This is getting so close to blasphemy.
Guy will take.
So-
Guy will take the fake.
All right, so you get the original jar with the dirt in it.
I got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
You do, yes you do, yes you do.
Anyways, who the hell are these other people that were too scared? Your friends? Who are they?
Oh, is this some fake creatures from the woods? We came here to confront Demetria and make her stop, but they chickened out because they're scaredy cats, and I'm the brave one, so I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're so brave.
Fey
Oh,
creatures from
Do
the
you mean
woods.
that?
Yes.
Yes, I mean it 100%. Now,
Wow.
can you tell me more specifically what is Demetria doing?
You are being brave. You are being brave. You're
You.
very small, and yet you're here fighting this big bad lady. You're
Wow.
very
Okay, thank
brave.
you for
Do you mean that?
Yes,
Wow.
I do.
I think there's a line, the bravery and stupidity, and I think you're on one side of the line.
Wow. Do you
I
mean
need
that?
everyone to
I
focus
sure do.
for about 5 minutes.
I just think we should be
What?
nice.
The hell is Demetria doing?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's not good.
Fucking get out of here, man. Get out of here.
She's been kidnapping people. That's not good. I know
Yeah.
that.
Well, I noticed. Wait, okay, where is she? She's in the other room? She's in the cabin?
She's somewhere around here.
Wait, there's like
Okay.
Where were you going to confront her?
I was gonna wander around until I
Just
bumped
gonna
into
hop
her,
around for a
and I
bit?
said, "Oh, it's a coincidence that we're both here. It's now that you have a moment to talk. We can discuss what you've been doing in the woods and how you should just knock it off."
Kai has the jar under his arm here, and he just like pats this kid's head. He's like, "You're very brave."
He's not
You're
really
very
a
brave.
kid. He's sort of a
I
full
think
grown
he's a
satyr.
grown satyr.
He's like,
He sounds like a kid.
"Wow, you're not Sostrate, are you?"
I'm one of the good ones, and he winks.
Well,
Let's go get him.
I don't think we should bring this guy with us.
Yeah, I mean, either we should get all your friends all together so we got more people, and I don't know, maybe that'd be helpful somehow, or y'all should just hide for a bit, because I don't think this is gonna turn out pretty.
We have a very important mission for you. Your friends are up this tunnel, and they're scared. They need your courage. Go protect them.
That's good.
okay.
Gonna really try to jazz them up.
Yeah.
Gonna do
yeah.
prestidigitation, crowd noises. They're calling your name. They need you.
Make a persuasion check.
Great. That's person.
Yeah. Okay. He goes back in that direction.
For safety?
He's going toward the tunnel.
Safety.
Perfect. Well, seems like Demetrius is around here somewhere, so we probably should say hello. Also, maybe we should keep the ashes hidden until necessary.
Understood.
Also, where are we gonna
Nothing
find
here.
this object that got stolen from you, Elegy?
I don't know. She just her goats people took it.
Okay, don't need to be mad. I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking.
That's fine.
Doesn't sound fine, but sure.
Is there another door that we have to go through
So
in this
this
cavern?
long hallway goes all the way down. You can see that there is a door, and this is the first actual door inside of a frame that you've seen that leads to the
Mhm.
left. A little further down, there's one that leads to the right. The tunnel actually continues, and then there's like another door at the far end, but you can see the tunnel continues down into the right. So there is a couple exits to the hallway, but it does seem to continue.
Where did the goat go?
The goat ran down to the end and went down, like continued down the hallway. Didn't go into any of the doors.
Okay. I think
Can
we
we-
should do that.
Can we still
I mean, the
see
goat's
wine
probably
goat
running
tracks?
away from Demetria.
Can you see goat
No,
tracks?
not
There's a
unless I
lot
cast-
of goat tracks.
The wine, yeah, I was thinking those wine goat tracks we were originally following,
Mm.
but you'd have to cast detect magic.
Which I'm not doing.
Okay.
Unless I have 10 minutes. I mean, I think we need to kind of just look around because we got to find Elegy's stolen thingamabob.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need the
exactly.
horn. We need the horn. We need
Yeah,
the
need the horn.
Just
thingamabob.
be lying around somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Nemea goes to the first side door and opens it.
Perfect. Okay. You open to a small stone chamber, and it is immediately recognizable to you as just a den of indulgence. There is just, you just get hit with a wave of like ecstasy as it hits you. There are
Straight drugs in here.
rough walls that are sort of softened by feathered pillows. They like cover the floor. There's like thick animal skins strewn across, making like the whole room is like a bed. There's a bronze lantern swaying gently from the ceiling, and there are two lounging fae women of a variety I don't think that you've seen before. They look like a caricature of beauty. Like they are fae, so they have some beauty, but they don't look great. Two of them are lounging, sort of like in an like they're so relaxed that it looks like they purposefully have put themselves in this position because it's so relaxed. And they are having like a plate of mushrooms and they're like feeding each other and giggling. They have wine and they're just sort of like spilling it on themselves. And then they're like spilling it into the open mouths of probably like 8 little baby goatlings that are like baby birding, like, bah, bah, like, and then the wine is just getting spilt all over them. And then there's like a big pitcher and they just are just, it's just sort of gross. They, when you open the door, look at you, mushrooms sort of frozen halfway in their mouth, and they are just looking at you like, who are you?
oh man, I'm gonna pretend to be like spaced out on whatever it was
yep.
that Corinna was on, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, I'm just gonna go now. Like turn around and close the door. Keep
Make
it up.
Make a performance check.
Love to do that. Does my wig help me at all?
No, I don't think so. I've never seen you,
Right.
so they just think it's your normal hair.
Worse than that.
One of them stands up and is like, "You should not be here. You should be resting, not wandering." And they're moving as if they're going to escort you back to wherever it is they think that you belong.
Mm-hmm.
The little goats are crying now, like they're not getting their wine spilt onto them. The other one's trying to like keep up and keep pouring wine, but the one of them is sort of coming up to you to escort you out of the room.
Sure. I think I'll let that happen. I won't let her touch me. I'll like stumble back
Mhm.
and be like, oh, yeah, I should probably rest. And like keep it up, and then I'll be like, right, like behind me. I'm going, go.
There's literally nowhere to hide.
I know you could go up against the hallway, and so yeah, I'll see which. I'll just get her out. I guess the point is I'll let one separate from the other and like close the door so that like we only have one in the hallway.
So the one is coming out to you and has not seen any of the other people yet. Are you guys going to attempt to hide? What is happening?
I will squish myself up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to push people further back the hallway so that this other person can enter the hallway and allow Nemea some space.
Okay. Sophron's sort of taking charge. How about you make a stealth check?
Okay. 14.
14. It's not super stealthy, but the good news is this
We're
person
just getting people out of here.
You're getting them sort of out of the way, and when the creature comes out, it turns to escort Nemea. You guys are further down the hallway is where it's churning, so like down to the room that was going to be on the right side of the hallway. So, and you guys are back behind, so it doesn't actually see you as it escorts Nemea over to that door. It gets there. It unlocks the door, opens it, and then Nemea, inside of this room, you can just see like the similar setup to the other one, but it's dark in here, and there's no goatlings. There's just like humans. There's like probably 8 humans that are sort of napping in here, and it sort of like, go on, get rest.
I want to tackle her into the room and close the door behind us.
You're
It's like
tackle who?
the creature is the creature, the
Okay.
Fae thing.
Okay. You're tackling her
And,
into the room where
into
Pandora
Nemea.
is sleeping.
Yes.
Okay.
And
perfect.
I close the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your Sophron closes the door.
Make an athletics check.
Elegy, what the hell is going on?
I don't have any idea, but we're going to go in that third door.
I am gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Iconic.
Okay.
Moderately better.
Moderately better. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were not expecting it, and you are much stronger than them. So you do manage to tackle this person or this creature into the room, and then Nemea goes in and closes the door, and you are now wrestling it on the ground. We'll just say you have it grappled, and it's trying to it's sort of taken off guard by this, and it's trying to sort of cry out and get up and get its bearings. Everyone in the room is now waking up, but it's also dark in this room, or dim light in this room now.
Yeah. So is Nemea inside the room?
Yes, you and Nemea are in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got this thing pinned, and I want to ask it. Some questions. Let's see. I'm gonna let's go full shoulders to the ground, knees on its hips, pinning it so it can't stand up.
Okay.
What is this place?
Who are you? Unhand me. Okay.
Answer me. Answer me.
Roll intimidation.
Nice.
Nice. You headbutt it, and as you then look at it, it has like this bloody smile, and it's like just sort of laughing in your face and says, "You've made such a mistake coming here." It's just gonna giggle away.
Call her ugly.
No.
Through the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep her restrained.
Do we want to tie her up? Nemea's like,
Yep.
rope. Her bag of tricks. She's like, rope. And so I'm going to tie while you are holding her down.
Okay.
Or them down.
She doesn't really resist as much as you would expect, and so you tie her up.
Yeah, I'll gag her too.
She's giggling through the gag.
And then, I'll be like, shh, everybody go back to sleep.
So there are eight people here, equal number of men and women. They seem to be almost be paired up, and they are looking at you with like a dazed look in their eyes. Or they're a little confused.
Oh, it's just a dream. Shh, go back to sleep. I'll basically be like, all is well. Go back to sleep. Oh, nothing to worry about. And I just want to soothe them, and then Sophron and I can backpedal out this room and bar the door.
They go back. All of them are paired off, and they go back and they're cuddling, and they never even fully woke up.
Shouldn't we save those people?
They'll be fine.
All these creatures think we're gonna get it when we fight Demetria. And we're kind of strong compared to these humans. We should get them out of here.
They're not even awake. You'd have to carry them.
And we have to convince her that she's not supposed to be doing bad things, and then she'll just let them go herself.
Anyways, I just want to talk to her. I don't really want to fight her.
Let's open this other door.
There she is.
Open.
You think the way things are going tonight, we're just gonna have a quick diplomacy? Like what?
But she's supposed to give me a test, so I mean,
What?
she's gonna test me.
Ah.
Gonna give me a test. It's pretty straightforward.
You're
Maybe.
opening the
Probably
third
not,
door,
but
Elegy?
anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is at the end of this straight segment of the hallway before it continues to the right, and the door is at the end. You open the door into a sort of chaotic scene. It is a chamber, thick aroma of a rich, savory meal being prepared. There's roasting meats. There's stone and wooden tables that are cluttered with all sorts of knife, chopping board, bowls, and then just a whole bustling kitchen. The north wall is dominated, so you are facing what is a giant bronze oven. Its doors are open. There's blasting flames in there. It's a little crazy. There's cackles from the fire and cackles from the two chefs, who are little goatlings wearing little chef's hats, moving about with surprising skill. Their hooves are clattering against the stone. One of them is carving up 4 carcasses at the moment, and the other is at the stove, bubbling pots, tasting, adding just random stuff. There's 8 pots going at the moment. They're just sort of having a grand old time. They look at you and they just go back to what they're doing.
Very good. I closed the door.
Wait, you didn't recognize anything in there? What if it was a family pot heirloom?
I don't think that it's that.
Okay. Well, I
Could have been the
guess.
gravy boat.
Yeah,
What were they
one of the
eating?
stirring spoons.
What were they eating?
Roll
Perception.
What kind of carcass is
investigation?
that? What kind of carcass is that? Color me scared.
15.
15. That has a smelly smell. It's not a good smelly smell. It smells like people smelly smell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Classic. Love
Look
it.
at this.
These people.
Whatever they stole from my family unlocks the path to my salvation. If it's a pot, I don't want it.
It's the Salvation Culinary School, actually. it's a
Salivation is what she meant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty easy to mix up.
Womp womp.
You did notice the kitchen. So there's the door you came in. There's one other door. So now you're left with unexplored that door and the hallway that continues to the right.
There's a door in the kitchen.
Yes.
I don't think we want that door.
I mean, don't we want all doors?
Guys, like, the door to the kitchen is what leads to the room with the important people.
Is that true?
The dining room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they just ignored us, so we might as
Yeah,
well
exactly.
go in.
Kyle just pump up his chest, open the door, be like, "Good job, men," and then keep walking.
Okay. And you're going through the kitchen door. Like
Yeah, I
you're,
hope it's
you're
not the
entering the
slaughter
kitchen and going
room.
through the second door. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That, if you would believe it, opens up into a hallway.
Incredible.
Rude.
Theater of the mind grows
Very
bigger and bigger.
similar to the other hallway you're just at. It looks almost identical. It's not the same that you can tell, but it continues, and then it, if you can picture this in your mind, turns to the right. So it looks like it might meet up with
Meet
the
up.
hallway you just left. There is another door coming off of that hallway on the other side. This hallway is not lit. It is quite dark in here.
What is she doing? Is she just hanging out in dark hallways?
I mean, I don't know. If she's fake, she can probably just see in the dark, you know?
That's true.
They have all sorts of strange powers.
All right. I mean, what else can we do but go down this hallway?
There's two ends
Like
to the
Kai-
hallway.
Kai will
Door
just
number
like
5.
kind of, just like
yeah. Do we want
this
to
with his
split up?
hands, and Kai will cast dancing lights.
Okay. So it's now fairly well lit in here. But it reveals sort of the same mosaics on the walls. Like I said, it looks very similar to the other one. So, door, or you continue down the hallway, and it turns and then immediately ends in another door.
We have to just open every door.
Yeah, but which one first?
The first door.
The first door you
That was right
open
across from us.
into a lushly adorned bedroom. It's sort of covered in rugs that sort of are then piled up against the wall. There are silks everywhere, just silks. There's a beautiful bed carved from like very fine wood that's sort of dominating the center of this room. And it seems to be a bedchamber of sorts. There's no one currently in the bedchamber.
Right.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a trunk in the chamber.
Well, I don't know. I pushed Elegy and now I'm like, maybe it was a piece of jewelry.
I'm just gonna dig around for things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open the trunk.
Yeah. The trunk is locked.
I would like to unlock it.
Well,
Okay.
next up for me.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I believe I do.
Okay. Go ahead and
Since I
make
am
a
thief.
dexterity check with your tools.
Oh my gosh, how do I do that?
I think you just add your dexterity plus your
click on X.
proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity.
And then we'll just add 2 for your.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy stuff. This is a child's play lock. You've unlocked such harder things. You
Like Faye,
Yep.
they don't really understand.
Yeah, they
how
don't
locks
understand.
work.
Yeah. You click it open, it opens up to reveal a bunch of necklaces, a bunch of rings, half a dozen gems of different varieties, a tome bound in leather. That's about it.
Can I read that tome?
Can you read that tome? What languages do you know?
Thieves' cat.
Not really language so much as slang.
I think that's about it, and whatever
Famously written
else people are
language.
talking.
It is not. You cannot read it. It is written in a flowing, beautiful script that is indecipherable to you.
Can I
Can you
read
read
it?
You certainly can if you do your
Yay!
thing.
Oh, I can't normally read it?
I can read
What?
Elvish.
Wait, what?
I can
what?
read Celestial.
You cannot read this.
Oh,
Or what other
okay.
languages do you know?
All of them now.
There we go. This is Sylvan. Does anyone read Sylvan? If not, Elegy can read it. What's her thing?
Oh.
Okay. It begins with a preface, and it's like, Demetria, you have satisfied your bargain. This will aid you in that endeavor. Use these dark gifts and make me happy, Lutheria. It's signed by Lutheria. And it is a horrible tome that describes the a couple rituals. One is one that sort of spawns goatlings. Another is a horrible transformation that turns human women into maenads that involves feeding them the cooked bodies of their lovers.
Yes, this tracks.
Just
It's-
as I expected.
It's all coming together now.
Maybe we should go stop those cooks real quick.
Does the jewelry seem significant?
It looks very
Seems to be
nice.
emanating an evil aura.
No, I mean, not unless you dislike good jewelry. Some of it's good. Some of it's a little dinged up. You look at it a little bit closer. Some of it says like, Corinna, love dad. The others say like, Sostrate.
It's all the women, yeah. All right, I'll take the necklaces. Just shove them in a bag. All right, maybe
Everything
we
this
should get.
party encounters gets shoved into a bottle or a bag.
You never know when it's gonna come in handy, okay?
Help people with jewelry.
All right, yeah. Is anything else in here that looks fun?
That's it for the most part.
Okay? Who wants to deal with the meat?
No?
All right. Well, we either go down the further door or we stop the cooks first.
Well, the cooks aren't actively killing anyone.
That's
Either
true.
we get people
already
out
have
of
food.
here.
They might go into the
Or-
larder when we're away and grab more ingredients to start a new pot. We have to stop them.
Or we go to the source of this and stop Demetria and speak with her.
Kai
think-
opens the kitchen door, shoots 2 sorceress blasts, shuts the door. Let's go to Demetria. Is that okay?
That's fine. I think that you can dispatch them quite quickly.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, cover both ends of the problem, right?
I trust on high. Let's go.
All right, I'll let you lead.
He's leading, and he has his jar of dirt.
You're opening
yeah.
the last door.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
All doors must be open.
All
by the
doors must
time
be
we leave
open.
This place.
This one opens into a grand hall set with a long table set for probably 20 people. At the head of the table as if lounging as some benevolent queen, is what you can only assume is Demetria, a beautiful, regal, fey woman. She seems to be made of wood and plant matter. Her hair is like blending into twigs. It's just sort of constantly flowing. She has just this bright sort of emerald skin glistening in the candlelight. There are 4 human women sitting at the table with her. The place is already set like a grand feast. There is just piles and piles of food on this. The center of the table, there is this large horn sort of set as the centerpiece that's just constantly smoking a little fine silver mist. When you sort of enter this room, Demetria sort of tilts her head at your sudden arrival and she says, "You make such a dramatic entrance."
Yeah, hi. I mean, we're just some sort of visiting. You
Ah,
got
visitors, come, sit, feast. I do love hosting guests.
I'm okay. Actually, I think we need that horn from you back. And also, do you have a test by any chance you can give me? Like multiple choice, or I'm not very good at short answer. Can it be?
Sit, we can speak of why you have come. It is rude to turn down an invitation.
Kai will go and sit as
Yes,
close to
rude.
Demetria as possible.
So she is sitting at the head of the table, and then the 2, like on either side, 2 seats are occupied by the girls. But then there
I
are
figured.
like 18 more seats at the other
I
edge
want
of
to
the
sit on
table.
the opposite end of the table. So I'm at the head of the table, but on the other side.
There's no chair there, but you can drag one.
I pull the chair over. I sit. I say, "Well, this
Before-
is
Yeah.
comfy."
Before we get too far into this,
Mhm.
Logan, what does Sophron know about guest rights and how fey creatures and other non-human cultures interact with guest rights? Are they bound by them, etc.?
Yeah, it is a law of Thylea. So anything on Thylea is bound by it. Like even titans and gods are bound by it. It is a woven into the fabric of Thylea. So a Fae couldn't be like, hey, I break that. So
Cool.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that
Okay.
seems definitive,
They
and I'll
have
be
to
upset if
be-
anything else is to the contrary.
They have to be invoked. Like it's not just, oh, you sit down and you have guest rights. It's like it has to be invoked and there's like
We
a short
agree.
little ceremony about it. But yes. But once it is invoked, that is binding.
Are the human women eating?
No, they have not started eating. So, also in this, so there's these 4 human women. There's Demetria. There's all of you. Sort of, you didn't immediately see him at first because your eyes glanced off of him because you thought maybe he was like a statue or part of the furniture. There's a towering figure behind her, a like 6-armed giant man. Is just sort of hulking, leaning up against the wall. Not moving, not doing anything, just watching. Oh. Also, Demetria, you now get a better look at her. So I've described her. I can show you her as well. Sort of beautiful emerald skin, beautiful woman. She also, in where her chest is sort of cut open, and there's this like giant red ruby sort of like embedded in her chest that is pulsing with what you assume is her heartbeat.
Well,
Um,
that doesn't look
Kai.
healthy.
Kai has been
Are
to
you sitting?
parties.
Are you sitting?
Kai does
Okay.
ceremonies. He would like to invoke the rights of the guest before
Okay.
sitting.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to extend them to these women. The protections of the guest.
I think it's more of a one-on-one. I think that is how it works. I'm trying to remember and make sure I'm being lore consistent. But I think it is it's sworn between two people, and like they will not harm each other. You can't
Hold on,
really swear it on someone's behalf.
Looking it up.
But while Sarah's doing that, you can initiate it on your own, and you just offer guest rights, and then you do a little bit of throw some salt and call it good.
I bow. I don't have salt in my pocket.
There's a bunch of salt on the table.
Guest friendship. A host must invite someone to their home and provide them with food or drink. It is expected that the guest should provide a gift to seal the host's friendship, but the bond is established as soon as the guest has shared a meal with the host. It's questionable if you want to share a meal with the host.
Bad choice. Rescind
The
that.
bond of guest friendship ends when the guest has departed with the host's blessing. After
Okay.
that, the two may become enemies once more.
So the ritual is
If we break
partaking in the feast.
Yeah.
That has been offered to you.
Breaking bread
Kai-
together.
Kai will
Not
have
everything
a
on
little,
the table is meat.
Yeah.
There's wine. There's a lot of wine on the table.
Okay.
Never-ending wine?
There's glasses of wine. So Kai is sitting. You
Alright.
you do that, and she nods and she accepts the guest rights for you. She says, "Sit, enjoy." Who's all sitting? Aeneas sat. Kai sat. What are the other three of you doing?
Sophron stands.
I feel like Nemea
If Sophron's
is.
standing, I'm gonna sit.
I will stand with Sophron.
Okay.
Sophron and I are. I'm like, this is not my prophecy. I don't, I don't need to sit if I don't want to.
I'm just here for a horn. I don't know what the rest of these kids are going on.
Okay.
I'll let them do their thing.
Perfect. So she acknowledges the three of you that are sitting, and she says, "So you have come to me seeking knowledge, have you not?"
Yeah, definitely. We do need some knowledge. We also need to drink from that horn. And I guess we don't have to take it back, but I think people would really like it if we did take it back, unfortunately. Also, your current motivations have been a little bit iffy, according to some recent visitors. So we're a little concerned. We're staging an intervention, actually. I think that's maybe the nicest way
Let's
to put
speak one topic at a time. You have
it. No,
come.
there's so much to cover.
You have come to me, and I knew that you would, since before your mother wept at your birth, whispering prayers to gods who would not answer. You stink of her hand, and now you come to me begging for knowledge. A cure, perhaps?
Wait, Sophron, do I smell?
You're
You
fine, kid.
seek a way to slip the noose she has fastened around your neck? I know how you can.
Ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about at all. I'll be real honest.
Do
I don't know,
bad
my mom.
things happen to you? Not to you, to the ones you care about. A black cloud follows.
Some people might say that.
Are those people still here? Or have they befallen some ill fate over and over and over?
Is this really what you want to talk about?
Is it what you want to talk about?
No, not really. Not with you, at least.
I'm the only one who knows. I
Then
can
tell
see
me.
what my sister can't. Just ask.
Okay, just ask. What is this haunting? What is this black cloud? What dark, what evil eye follows everything that I do?
The third eye of Lutheria herself follows you. Cursed child. She is the one who has caused all of your misfortune.
I have nothing to do with Lutheria. What does she have to do with me?
Before I tell you more, how about we make an accord? I have something you want, more knowledge. I've given you a taster. You have something I want.
And what would that be?
I'm glad that you asked. Elegy, why have you come to me?
I'm just here to see your house.
To
It's
see-
nice.
For no other reason.
No?
Not one other reason. She holds
Maybe
up a
to
hand, and you see a ring on one of her fingers.
Do I recognize
You
it?
recognize that ring.
Okay.
It's a ring that you made for your brother.
Oh.
She like holds up. She's obviously showing off the ring to you.
You are very manipulative. You need to be nicer to my friend and also to me.
I have offered a meal, a guest in my own home, after you have done unspeakable things. I've been.
What did we do?
I did try to stop him.
She takes a deep breath. She grabs her her goblet and she just like drains it, and wine goes spilling all the way down. She says, "Unspeakable things." Now I ask again, Elegy, why have you come? For any reason?
Well, I want to re-steal that ring from you, I guess. Because you took it and I needed it.
Why do you need it? I found
to,
it. It's a very nice ring.
To salivate.
No, salvation.
Oh! Salvation. Sorry, common is hard.
You're lucky. I'm feeling generous today. I can give you this ring back, or I can let you steal it. But you have something that I want in return.
Okay, but you can't just say that we have something that you want and not tell us what it is.
I will tell you now, both of you agreeing.
I didn't agree to
No,
nothing.
but
Well,
now that
you gotta
both of
give
you
it-
can agree, now that she's proposed that there is something that both of you need to do.
Yeah, sure.
My sister was taken from me, as you have discovered. Cut down by your kind, the so-called Dragonlords of old. They stole her body, her very essence, and fashioned it into something unworthy of her splendor. You, too, shall swear upon your soul to find her and bring her remains back to me, and I will give you what you seek.
Before or after?
After. Yeah. She will tell you now. You just swear that you will do this.
Oh! That's before.
We swear. We can't really get out of it, so it doesn't really matter. Not without
Was
bad
she
things
turned
happening.
into a boat?
I don't
Yeah.
know the exact circumstances of her torture.
Maybe like a really nice coffee table.
Well,
You will know her when you see her. Her name is Ultraria, and she is a beautiful creature. You will know her.
I thought she was in the jar. I'm a little confused.
Parts of her are in that jar. Not
Fair.
all of her.
Okay.
You
I swear it. In the name of Thylea, I will return your sister's body to you. It is right and true for all living beings.
She looks at you, Elegy.
That didn't seem like a test, Aeneas. This doesn't seem right.
I made a decision. You get to make yours.
Well, you tell him what he wants to know, and then I'll decide.
Whether it's a test or not, like I said, all living beings deserve proper burials.
Okay, tell us about your sister.
Swear it.
Terraria.
Tell me.
No, tell us about her.
She was a beautiful dryad. She had a beautiful tree that was hewn down by those evil Dragonlords and taken and defiled, and I want her back so she can rest in her home.
That seems good. One more thing to add to the deal, and then I will swear.
I feel like it could be worse. We'll say that.
Litigious. That's our crew.
Yeah.
You have to stop doing these rituals that Lutheria gave you. They're bad.
Bring my sister to me, and I will stop. After. Not before.
No, you stop now.
Before, knowledge. After, stop.
I look at Kai.
All the way across the table.
I swear it.
Hero shit.
Perfect. She grabs another. Her wine glass is empty. She reaches over, grabs one from one of the ladies next to her, and she raises it to you. A toast to an oath.
Aeneas will raise a glass.
Perfect.
I clink with an ass.
She
On the other side,
messily chugs it again. She says,
take the smallest sip.
it's pretty good wine. It's not the best,
Sure, it's
but it's
great.
pretty good. Not one human remain inside of that wine. Which cannot be
good.
said for most things on this table.
Yeah.
Okay. So she says, Aeneas, you have been watched by the Dark Lady Lutheria since your birth. She seeks to torment you to no end. I believe it is a game to her.
Well, that sucks and does not make any sense, but okay. I don't think I can really just stop a Titan, you know,
Ah,
but thanks.
you can.
Yeah? What? How?
All titans and gods and humans and mortals and fays are bound by three creatures. The fates of Thylea. They weave the pattern that we all follow. They are the ones who let her mess with your thread. They are the ones who can stop it.
Okay, wait. Is everyone aware of the fates?
Not in like a
Abstract sense? They don't think of
sense.
them as real?
Yeah, sometimes people
normally?
will like make an offering to the fates,
Right.
capital F, but like no name associated with that.
The fates, you don't just find the fates. That's not a thing.
Why not? They live like us all.
What? Okay. I guess.
They live on an island
Of course.
with their loom that they use to weave your curse. Stop them, and your curse
They've dedicated a lot of
stops.
energy to me. Okay, yeah, I'll just stop fate itself. It's fine. Thanks.
Here, she takes off the ring and throws it to you.
I catch it.
Now, remember your oath you swore to me. And then her eyes go red. And when she speaks, it's not her voice. And she says, "You would betray your bargain? Oh, no, 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 no. No." And then the six-armed giant from behind her stomps, like he's pretty close to her, but he takes a step forward and says, "You have betrayed her." And he just smashes Demetria and then rips the gem out of her chest. Demetria's like stunned from the blow, and then she screams out when the gem is ripped out of her chest. And he holds it up. It's still pulsing with a heartbeat. And then he stabs it into his chest. And that is why we will take a break.
What?
Wow.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a copy.
Oh my gosh.
That was very Full Metal Alchemist lust. I don't know if you've ever seen Full Metal
Mhm.
Alchemist.
Logan has one.
I haven't.
I did not think about that.
It was.
We will be right back. And we are back. We have our loading screen. So this is Letter to Xander, page 11. First Years of War. 10 years after our arrival, when an army of gygons and their allies was mustered close to Xandaria, our port capital, it was time to strike. All-out war began. With our dragons, the gygons couldn't withstand our mighty army, and we routed them and pursued the effort. We won battle after battle and broke their empire in a matter of years, laying waste to their giant cities, quickly pushing the borders of Xandaria. Esther's methods were efficient, but rather brutal. He dispatched the Dryad Queen of the Fae and made her tree the mast of our new capital ship, and relentlessly pursued and killed the fleeing gygons, even their elders and kids. That's all.
Too bad we don't know that in character. Anyway.
Okay, so back into it. So the Gygon, Kovarth, has just embedded this gem into his chest. And we are going to just hop right into initiative.
Okay.
Is Demetria moving, talking, breathing?
She is smashed into the ground. Her chair is broken.
Not looking great.
Not looking great. Elegy, you are up first.
Great. How far is this guy?
Oh, fuck.
45 feet. I will get up,
Fly over everyone.
run along this table,
Uh-huh.
kick any food that's near these women away from these women as
Okay.
I go.
Okay.
Bonus action, dash, action, dodge.
Okay. Yes. Aeneas, you are up next.
Jeez. Yeah, it was so fast. Okay. I will cast, I will cast Bless. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to upcast it or not. Oh, that was... I had to look at the info. I couldn't remember if it's 3. It's 3 at low 1.
Don't waste it on me.
Yeah, but there's freaking 5 of us. Yeah, I will cast... Okay. I will upcast it at level 2. And I will bless all of us except for Kai, And then, sort of after, like, I think Aeneas, like, reaches toward the ground, and he's like, Thylea, protect us. And sort of, once again, this holy power fills us. He also sort of, like, is thinking, he's like, and now for the star's fury. And he sort of like gets filled with this radiant light, and you can see that his eyes are sort of glimmering, and then it's like all the freckles on his face seem to be glowing like constellations. And as a bonus action, I will cast a sort of radiant arrow at this gygon. I will do a strike.
Strike. 18. That hits.
Yeah. So Aeneas kind of like summons a spectral radiant arrow that looks like it's also sort of made out of constellations, and then just throws it at this gygon before also backing up.
Okay. Demetria is not participating. Kai, you are up next.
Okay.
Everyone at the table went first.
Kai, yes, he did. Kai will be, looking in his glass, and some like electricity will be building and the static in the air. So bonus action, innate sorcery. And I will cast Sorcerous Blast on this Gygon. Gygon. I like it.
Stupid.
Didn't even change the inflection.
Nope, we just said it again. But I knew what it was that time.
Wait, I still need to get better at how to use this thing. All right, 21 hits. I do 7 damage. I'm gonna be taking care not to hit the red gem in case my pact of the guest or whatever is pertaining to that thing.
Unless what? In case what?
Like, is Demetria that gem? And
You've
do I
never
have
encountered
a pact?
strange women with gems in their chest that have been
And
ripped
do
out
I
and
have a
embedded
pact
into someone
with
else.
that gem? I'm worried about hurting that gem in case it is her because I took that pact. So I'm trying to shoot
yeah.
his arm.
Okay. Anything else?
Pew pew. I will get between him and the women.
Okay. The Gygon's turn. He's going to reach down and try and grapple you, Elegy.
Okay.
So now I have to what is it? It's athletics.
No,
Plus-
you set the DC and
Yeah.
I roll.
Yeah, but the DC, Connor, you know what the DC is
If
set
the
at.
DC is strength, if it's proficient in athletics, then you
Uh-huh.
add athletics plus
Perfect.
8.
Oh, okay. Yes. The DC is going to be then 15.
You don't add athletics.
If he's proficient, yeah.
DC 15. Elegy.
Hold
Let me
on.
look.
I'm
Let
looking
me
to
look.
see if dodge helps me.
I don't know if it does.
I've relocated.
No, you
because
make
it's too far away
dexterity
to
saving
bless
throws with
Elegy, so
advantage.
I actually moved up.
Okie dokie. Bam. Plus a D4. Oh, that's not very good.
Not very good. He simply grabs your head. Like, you fly up to him. He has 6 arms. 2 of them have shields. 2 of them have javelins. He grabs you with one of the other ones. And then with the other free one, he punches you twice.
Nice.
He has
Disadvantage.
advantage, so now these are going to be straight rolls.
Why?
Because he's grappling you, and he gets advantage when he's grappling you.
That's stupid.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I do. He's rolling with straight rolls.
What about that, Logan? Have you considered that that's stupid? Huh? What about that?
Okay, so one of them is going to be a 21, and the other is going to be an 8. I assume the 8 does not hit.
Nice. No,
Okay.
this
So-
will be a good test.
Are your bones hollow?
Partially.
18 damage.
Great. I'm gonna
Oh.
deflect attacks. As my reaction,
Okay.
I block 16 damage. Was that how much?
Whoa.
Or did you
Excuse
say
me?
18?
I said 18.
Okay, nice. I take 2.
That was
That's
lucky.
absurd.
Well,
Does that cost a focus?
no, it costs a reaction.
That's absurd.
She's OP.
She's rolling
Yeah.
the maximum.
You did roll the maximum.
Okay. The women are sort of in a daze. They might like start mosey. They're gonna get up and sort of try and walk away, not making it very far.
I was gonna kick him. Get out of here.
Okay. Nemea. You've just been sitting quietly in the back,
Hi.
watching this
I've just
feast
been
unfold.
Sitting quietly in the back with Sophron. I feel like
Yep.
we've been dubious together this whole time. We've been like, really? I am going to go ahead and run here, and I've dived under the table.
You're under the table. Okay, perfect.
And I want to take the bonus action hide.
Yes. Okay.
If that's sufficient cover.
Yep. Roll
And-
stealth.
Great.
How stealthy are you when you end up under a table?
16 stealthy.
Pretty stealthy. This guy also has one eye, so
He's busy looking at Elegy.
Depth perception is tough.
he literally has a trait called poor depth perception.
Love that. Love that. Love to hear it.
Disadvantage on ranged attacks or what?
Okay,
It's
you
just
don't
for
get to
fun.
know.
Just flavor.
Just flavor.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Saffron.
I move forward 30 feet.
Yep.
Bonus action. Yell out a. It's gonna be a cheering yell of rage that mimics Aeneas's, because I've never seen him get angry,
Oh.
and he's getting angry, and we're like, yeah, let's get it. Arr! Throw an axe at your eye. Use with advantage. Add a d4.
You guys are rolling really
Woohoo.
well. What's that?
There you go.
That's 7?
So 23 to hit.
Yeah.
No, it is 8
8.
slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. Okay. Yeah, you hit him. He doesn't seem to notice. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Kyra's gonna like go and open this door and then step back and try and usher the ladies out. Elegy, you are grappled.
Okay. How do you get out of a grapple?
You make an escape check.
As an action?
Action. Yep.
That sucks. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to dodge with my action. I'm going to spend a focus point to do Flurry of Blows. Each of these gets a d4 added to it, so I'll roll 2 of those.
What does restrained do? Does that affect attack rolls?
Yo, well that's why he has advantage if I'm restrained.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
didn't say
restrained
that.
is
You said
different from
grappled.
No, he has a thing where if you are grappled by him, you are restrained.
It imposes disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah, I think restrained is really bad.
The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex
Okay.
saves.
So those first rolls will just be my first one, and then I'll roll this as my second. No! Sad.
Wait, okay, so what was the first attack roll? An 8?
Bad.
Okay, and the second one also. They both. You hit him and
10.
he just. Yeah?
10 and something lower than 10.
Okay.
Probably.
Misses. You go to hit him and it's going to connect, and then one of his 6 arms swings the shield down, and then the other arm swings the other shield down and blocks both of your attacks.
So rude. Okay, that's it.
Aeneas.
Okay, I will cast. Wait, you didn't add bless to any of those, but do you think it'll matter?
It won't matter.
No, I did.
Oh, you
I
did.
did.
Okay, I believe you.
Still, if she had double bless, it would not matter.
Okay, good to know. I will cast. We'll just keep up the radiant barrage. I will cast
Yeah.
Starry Wisp. Which does get a D4 if that doesn't hit. Logan.
That does not hit. He raises a shield. One of his shields.
I don't have this fancy setup that Abby has.
You can just roll a d4.
I'm over here manually rolling D4s.
Okay, that does hit now.
Okay, it deals 1 damage, so I don't know.
Perfect.
I really should have rolled it anyways.
1 damage is good.
This is also, and then I will, like, with one hand I throw out this flame, and with the other I throw an arrow that goes long, I guess.
Yep.
'Cause
Okay.
it's only an 11, and then I will back up.
Then you will back up.
Or...
Where were you standing? You're way back here. Like
I had to move. I forgot. It's hard for me to tell the distances for some reason on this map,
Okay.
so I had to actually move up to bless Elegy, and now I've moved back.
Okay.
So I'm really just where I started.
Perfect.
But I'm
Okay.
done.
Metro is not doing anything. Kai.
I think Kai is going to like take his spear and like pole vault towards him, do a spear attack, but
Mhm.
we'll call it something cool.
Yep.
That's a 21 to hit.
How does that become a 21?
Plus 5 for my charisma. Because I'm a demigod.
Oh.
What?
I'm a demigod.
Yep. Okay.
Plus
you
5.
rolled a 6. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And then
That's how much
I
damage?
thought I had
4?
no, it's 1d8. Sorry.
Yeah. Rolled that.
I thought
for
I
you.
had-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1d8.
I rolled.
I don't
And
know
roll
why
the
you're
1.
rolling again, because it already rolled a 12, and then you rolled again.
Interesting. No, so I don't understand.
Are you attacking with advantage?
No, I'm not.
Then
So
you
12 does
roll
not
the 12
hit.
to hit.
I apologize.
The 12 misses.
Interesting. It offered me the opportunity to choose a die to roll with my
Yes, that's a
spear
bonus
attack.
on top of your
Interesting.
normal roll. So if you're rolling with blessed, you would choose a d4 there.
One of these days, we'll figure out how to play this.
If it's in our vision. If it's in our vision.
And while I am missing horribly, I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith on Elegy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Perfect.
Why did that? That was wrong. My
He
bad.
is
There you
going
go.
to step forward up onto the table, dragging Elegy along with him. He's now like punched Elegy. He's blocked a bunch of things. He's going to step up, sort of break parts of the table, and he's going to like hold out some of his arms and like do this big yell. The gem is going to pulse and send out this red wave of energy. Everyone is 30 feet, so I don't believe that's Aeneas, or Kyra, but everyone else make a wisdom saving throw.
That's rude.
I get a nice D4.
Does it
bonus,
count if
unless
I'm
you're
hidden?
Kai.
This red wave is not blocked by tables.
Damn it.
It actually says that
It does
specifically.
not have eyeballs, so
Wow.
stealth does not affect it.
So we said wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
I got you.
Oops.
That's a lot of wisdom saving.
That's a lot of
throws.
wisdom saving throws. I'm just gonna tell you all.
21.
Perfect. DC 14. So you can decide yourselves if you've succeeded it or not. On a failure, 12
Sophron.
necrotic damage.
Get a D4.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
And on a success, 6.
Oh, I didn't add a d4.
It's fine. You beat the DC.
Everyone just added up how. So, okay, who all failed? Sophron.
I.
Who all
Yep.
succeeded? Everyone else?
Everyone else.
Perfect.
I think I succeeded.
You did.
Yes, you did.
Perfect. I'll tell you who did not succeed.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh,
And so
women
you guys
won.
feel it's like as if you get hit and then something is draining out of you and these like red particles fly out of you and like streak toward the gem and like stick into it and he like starts to glow a little bit and he stands up a little straighter.
This is our final episode of Women History Month.
And
You see
they
some of
And
the
those women are history.
died to make a man stronger.
some of the arrows that he's taken or like the starry bolts, you see those mend and sort of heal up.
That's rude.
Wow.
Okay. That is his turn. Woman 1 doesn't exist anymore.
Bye, woman one.
Bye, deuces, woman 1. Okay. Nemea is going to come all the way out over here and she's gonna pop out from under this table
Yeah, yep.
and attack him with advantage.
Okay.
She's going to spear plus 1d4, we said. Great. Advantage. I think I got it. 23.
Yep, that hits.
All right.
9
9
damage. Sneak attack.
And then sneak attack, which I made a separate thing. Does the d4 go to sneak
Nope.
attack too?
Just to hit.
3. 12 total.
Savage
And-
attacker?
What? Savage attacker? Sure.
Can you do that on the sneak attack, or is that only on the
Yeah, it's a
Spear.
weapon die.
Yeah, I can do
sneak
savage
attack? Is a
attacker.
weapon die? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so, unless they've changed.
All right, I'll do it again. 7.
Way
So
better.
So
16.
4 more
Way
damage.
better. Yep, and he is sapped. So he got hit with my spear. He's got disadvantage.
On what?
Ooh.
His rolls.
Everything?
Hold on. His attack rolls, I believe. Hold on.
He just is unlucky now.
He is unlucky now.
Okay, you look that up. Sophron, go.
I'll look that up.
I will step forward to here and
Mhm.
give him a overhand slice with my halberd.
Yep.
This is used into modification. No, here we go. Advantage. There we go. This is right. That's how you roll an attack, guys. 23
Yeah.
to hit.
23 to hit.
26 to hit, actually.
And that is 11 damage?
No, that is 12. The 3 is plus 4, plus d4 for bless.
Oh.
8 is my die roll on a
Yep.
d10, and then I add 2 and 2. Or 3 and 2, which is 13. 13 damage.
Okay.
Get that in your brain.
Uh-huh.
And then I want to... I'm going to go ahead and step forward, and as a bonus action, shove him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he can make an athletics or acrobatics check against a DC 13.
Yeah. Sure thing.
He might be kind of athletic, but
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Okay.
last time I checked.
Yep. Okay.
Just-
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Okay. Kyra now sees that no one needs that door anymore.
Ugh.
She is going to sing Elegy a song and say, I see you're in a rough spot at the moment. You should get out of that spot. and she will inspire you.
Wow, thanks.
She'll-
Sarah.
What
Yep.
a great song.
Elegy.
There's nothing good to do.
You have crazy action economy last time I checked.
I mean,
You just got to grapple her, and then it all falls apart.
Yeah, apparently.
Because you're using
Restrain her,
dodge.
actually.
You're using dodge to cancel out the advantage. Is that right?
yeah. I mean, that's
A
not
full
bad
act-
though. I think
A
that's
full
okay.
action. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, because
correct.
he just come up to you anyway and do it again.
I know exactly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he has 3 other people to deal with too now.
If I roll to break free, I'm just going to fail. So I'm gonna
I
keep-
agree.
not
What you're
necessarily
doing is
true.
right.
I mean,
What you're
I'm
doing
gonna
is right.
keep dodging,
Okay.
keep flurry of blowsing with disadvantage, and
Okay.
see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, either way, still really good action economy.
Oh. Okay, that one is 20 for 4 damage,
Yep, that one hits.
and then the second one definitely misses.
Okay.
Does bludgeoning damage seem effective?
He's a normal dude with 6 arms and 1 eye. He's got
he's just a guy.
Different amounts, but the
He's
same
just a
stuff.
guy. But made of the same stuff. He has a lot more, I think,
Yeah.
of all the stuff.
Yeah.
If I
Except for
remember,
eyes.
he's pretty big.
Eyes he has
With,
less of.
with some necrotic damage.
Oh, he does have 1 extra bit, I guess. Yeah.
He has one thing that none of us also
Yeah.
have.
That we
Hey,
know of.
speak for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aeneas?
I think all I did was like
Okay.
stomp his foot, and he like does not care.
I will keep up the same song and dance. Aeneas is just casting spells left and right, just kind of chucking that radiant fire. Let me roll a d4 just in case.
It's not going to matter.
Good. It's not gonna matter. Okay, we won't worry about it then. Keep that in mind, and then I will throw a starry bolt.
Starry Bolt. Hey, that does
hits?
hit.
Wow,
Yeah,
so we
I
now
think
know.
6 damage. And I'll just yeah, I'm just gonna casually back up a bit after I saw that necrotic wave come.
Everybody else got closer.
And
Get with the
Hey.
wave, man.
Hi.
I'm concentrating on bless. I'm throwing out 2 attacks around. I am good where I'm at. I do not want him next to me.
I think, some reason or other, the spear gets knocked away. I'm gonna
Mhm.
pull out Daddy's hammer,
Yo.
and I'm gonna, seeing Elegy step on one of his toes, I'm gonna step on the other toe, or with my hammer. Sorry, not with my hammer, with Daddy's hammer.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't change to
Nice.
Daddy's hammer.
Wow. Okay. 7 damage?
7 damage.
Okay.
How is that possible? Yes, that's possible. Got it.
Okay. Anything else?
I have so many questions. Is Pythor's hammer
Me
plus
too.
1?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. He is going to essentially use Elegy narratively as a weapon, and he's going to swing her and hit Sophron once, or try to hit Sophron once.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
most disadvantage.
On the first attack, yeah.
Yeah.
That should
Okay.
be Daddy's hammer.
That's gonna be. Oh, that's really good that you gave him disadvantage.
I had a feeling.
But it still hits because he rolled 25 on the lower die.
Lord.
On the
Yes.
lower die. So Sophron, you can take
So generous.
13 damage, or
Oh.
you can take 7, and Elegy can take 3 or 6.
No, I take 13 damage.
Okay, perfect.
And then I have it to 7.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
it's great.
Actually to 6. So
Perfect. And then the other attack is going to go against Nemea. This is no longer a disadvantage, correct?
Oh, rude. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're going to go with a 17 to hit.
That hits just enough.
Just enough.
Buttercup.
Just enough, Buttercup. Oh, 10 damage.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
so nice of
Yeah, just block
him.
that off.
Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Love
Okay.
that.
And I think that is all from him. It is you, Nemea.
All right. I imagine this is how this works.
Yep.
So he like goes to swing,
Mhm.
and he's still on the table, right?
He's standing through the table, really.
Through the table. I'm assuming that there's like greasy meat pieces somewhere. I'm going to like as I'm getting hit, like position myself so that he is on like the least favorable footing when he's like like I'll like be just far enough that he has to kind of like overstep and like get the swing and like land his foot on like a big old hunk of meat that we don't want to think too closely about.
Okay.
So that's kind of like my ploy, my clever as the gods ploy.
Yep. Oh, yeah, okay.
And so I want to do, so there's two, so that's the bonus action, but I thought narratively it would make sense up front.
Yes.
And so I take the hit, and I feel like she gets knocked back. She stands up and she goes, "You will grovel now!" And she uses command
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
for the first time. And I
Okay.
feel like maybe her hair kind of like puffs up with like a static.
Yeah.
And her voice kind of is bigger. And she uses command.
Okay. And that's a wisdom save on his part?
That is
Yeah.
a wisdom save, and grovel means he falls prone.
He looks at you. His eye glows a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not glows. I guess how it reflects your flowing hair, and he falls prone on the table, making this big hole,
Wow.
dragging Elegy down with him.
Great. And the clever as the gods ploy, since I positioned him kind of like in the optimal spot, he technically, again, is a wisdom
Oh, yep.
DC
yep,
15.
Yep.
And we'll all have advantage against him for the next turn if that succeeds.
He rolled a 1.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Okay, Sophron.
I'm going to step on his two middle shoulders with my hooves
Uh-huh.
to pin him to the ground.
Okay.
With a bonus action, I will grapple him.
It's a lot of grappling happening.
There's a lot of grappling happening.
Crap a lot.
Wow, there are
I
just
was-
hands everywhere.
We love scrums here, I feel
I
like.
wasn't gonna do this, but then he got put on the ground. I'm like, I see
Yeah.
a guy on the ground. I
You
keep him on the
must.
ground. I got one round.
I thought of you when I put the guy
19?
on the ground.
19 succeeds.
Okay.
Unless I do it again. So let's make him roll again. For my action, I will attempt to
Oh.
grapple. This time I'm going to take my halberd. I'm going to push it down into the back of his neck and try and like pin his head to the ground.
11.
Ooh, that fails.
Nice.
That fails. Okay, so he's grappled on the ground.
Oh,
Grappling.
Grappled and prone.
Grappled,
Yeah, he's
grappled, prone.
Elegy is grappled, restrained. Okay, perfect.
but
Everybody
not
has
prone.
But not
Grappling,
prone.
Everybody-
grappling.
all attacks have advantage.
Okay. Anything else, Sophron?
That's
Tickle
it.
him.
Okay.
Tick him a little.
So much.
Kyra is going to be like, Aeneas, where are you going? The fight isn't here. She's going to inspire you.
Haven't you seen the damn lightning and the damn bolts? Radiant fire?
Elegy.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there a way to roll a check with an extra dice? No.
Yeah.
Right click.
I don't think there is. I'm gonna try to escape,
Okay. Oh my god.
which is gonna be a 17.
17 succeeds. You are out.
Nice. I don't know what to do with this newfound freedom.
Move away.
I mean, I guess I will flurry of blows with my final focus point at advantage this time.
Nice. What a swing from disadvantage to advantage.
Did it help? Absolutely
Really
not.
fucking awful.
No.
Even though he's on the ground, he still has 6
That's
arms and 2
rude.
legs, and he blocks every single punch.
2 shields.
He's prone and grappled.
And I'm gonna rotate around this way.
Okay. Aeneas.
I will just keep on throwing. Don't no reason to switch things up right now. So I will cast Starry Wisp with advantage. Oh wow, also really bad. Okay. The Wisp not hitting, but we're setting ourselves
Wait,
up
you're
for this.
inspired? 58?
Yeah. For
A
Plus a,
D8?
a D8 and a D4? I mean, it's up to you.
I'm not gonna do it. I will do my Archer Strike with.
Oh, I thought this was the Archer Strike now. Okay, Starry Wisp. Yeah, don't waste it.
No. Sorry.
All
Wisp.
your stuff is like star themed, so
Yeah, who would have thought? I wonder why. I don't know how to do this at advantage though. Do you right click and then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, use with advantage.
Yeah, it's the right click.
And you can do a D4. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Nice.
yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's good, and we'll stick with that.
Okay.
Do my damage.
Metria's not going. Kai.
Do I also have advantage?
Yeah.
All of us have
Unless
advantage.
you're making a range attack. Okay. Just hitting.
It's hitting.
Very good.
7 more damage.
Nice.
Ka-ching, ka-ching goes Daddy's hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Your turn.
Perfect. His turn. So he's prone. So does he have disadvantage on attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to shove Sophron. For one of his attacks. So you make a
Now,
Such a
see, this
long
is where the
pause.
rules are confusing and disappointing. Because he'll shove at a straight roll,
Because he doesn't roll.
because he doesn't
Yeah.
roll. Yeah.
so he doesn't take a penalty.
Yep.
So I roll at advantage for being
Very
enraged.
nice. You got this.
You got it.
You got this.
17 plus a D4.
Yep. You're good.
Cool.
Okay. Then the other one, he's just going to instead attack Kai at disadvantage. So he is, you see, like he's sort of glowing, and like all the wounds that you guys are giving him are starting to like leak red energy, and the gem is starting to pulse faster and faster. What is this gonna be? 20?
Yeah,
Kai?
that hits.
Okay. You take 13 damage as he just kicks you in the face as he's on the ground.
As you do, Kai crumples to the ground.
You're so weak.
No, our baby.
Okay, Nemea.
I Yeah, I'm gonna, as I feel like he's kicked Kai, I'm gonna just spear him through the kidney.
Yeah.
Right in the kidney.
Straight up in the kidney.
You
with
crumple our kid,
advantage.
we hit your kidney.
Yeah.
Hard to come back.
You
from a kidney
hit
strike.
our boy. I hit you back. Okay, let me do this with advantage. She's like, you should have stayed down. Ba ba ba. Oh, it did the weird thing again.
Yeah. Okay. So you stab him up through the kidney, or I guess down through the kidney because he's on the ground.
Mhm.
He cries out in pain. The gem like cracks down the middle, and then just like releases this huge wave of red energy, sort of like pushing you, not like physically pushing you, but like you sort of recoil at it. The room begins to shake. He cries out and he says, "No, no, I won't fill her." And then you hear a calm voice that says, "You already have." And then a section of the ceiling falls from the ceiling, crushing him, pushing all of you back. Just the table shattered. Everything is in shambles. And then all of the lights start to like turn into this like eerie red glow. And the whole place starts to like do a low rumble.
Is Demetria under that rubble?
No, she's not under the rubble.
Is she awake and conscious?
Okay. New map.
Is
New map. Oh
Kai
god.
unconscious on the ground, or was that thematic?
No, he's knocked out.
So you guys are in.
Ooh, danger,
Oh.
danger space.
Whoa.
Yep, I was moving you as you were moving you.
Yeah, it's the acceleration to nowhere.
The floor is lava.
Okay. So the chunk of ceiling begins to fall, and that is where he had to guess he was there. Okay. And you start to notice like there are big cracks forming in like the floor and the ceiling. And it looks like little tiny bits of rubble are now starting to fall. We are going to stay in initiative order, but we will, I guess, have to reroll.
Okay.
That's how this works.
I think I still had a bonus action, but I don't. You can tell me if that matters.
Yes, it's still your turn.
Okay. We're assuming we gotta get out of here real fast. I guess is what we're thinking.
Seems likely.
I think we
Yes.
should eat.
Aeneas is gone.
I'm already halfway out of the.
I'll use my bonus action to dash over to that side of the room. Oh, come on, little icon. Over here.
Okay.
Okay,
Anything else?
that's it.
Okay,
That's all I can do.
Sophron.
So we think there's a big old horn of the Dragonlords. One Mr. Balmitria's conquered dragon horn sitting on this
Yeah.
table, correct?
Yeah, correct.
How big is it?
Probably like 3 feet.
Oh, carryable. Yeah, I carry it.
Very
Okay.
carryable.
I pick it up.
Okay.
I point at Demetria's body.
Yep.
Fucking come back and grab the
Yeah, Aeneas is like, get her.
I thought her icon was gone, so I thought she
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
gonna roll.
All right. I've got a horn and a body.
Yeah,
and I
that's
go.
good.
Okay.
And I'll yell out to Aeneas to heal Kyriakos.
Got it.
Okay.
Gotta wait my turn.
Kyra, why are you invisible, Kyra? You guys can't see her,
She's a-
can you?
Trickster goddess.
Well, I was able
I
to just see her
cannot
a
see.
second ago.
We
and
are
it
stream
disappeared.
can't. Stream can't see Demetria either.
Yeah. to find Demetria's not in the. Kyra.
She's there. I see her.
But
Here?
stream can't.
No.
Oh.
I see Kyra. I do not see Demetria.
That's
Here.
fine. Kyra's gonna just. She will inspire Sophron as she is
Oh,
clearly
hey.
invisible.
Nice.
Elegy. I think we're back to you.
I'm gonna drag Kai's body. I think I can do that like half speed.
Mhm.
So I can make it to here with double dash.
Okay.
That's he was just
So-
ragdolling me over the table, just smashing into goblets.
Yes. And I'm gonna drop him here in front of Aeneas.
Okay.
Dang.
Aeneas, here you go.
Yeah, got
I
it.
take 2 death saving throws.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Kyra got put back in here? Nope. She is there. Aeneas, it's your turn, I
Pump your
believe.
berries into me.
No, you don't get no berries. You get a word.
A word.
Look at you on
That
on the
word?
ground.
Berry.
Eat my berries.
I'm suddenly awake.
I point at you and I say, "Get up," and you feel rejuvenated. You get up. Okay. I also shout, "What about all those people in that room? The 8 people. We gotta try and save them." I don't remember at all where they are. So, Aeneas is
Kai, you're on the ground. You open your eyes. Suddenly the world is red and shaking.
I mean,
It's not the first time
I've-
that's happened to you.
I've been to better parties. I'll stand up. I'll have heard Aeneas say, "Hey, what about those people that we didn't save previously? Maybe we should save them now," just like Kai said, because Kai's always right. And then I'll stand up and run after him, and I'll go half of my speed. Is that
Yep.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is 30.
So 15.
Yep. You could also dash, which would give
Yeah.
you another 30.
Another 15.
Another 15,
No.
right?
No, what you get is
Yeah.
full.
No,
Dash is
it
just-
halves all your movement. Standing up, I'm
Standing
pretty
up
sure.
halves all your movement.
That's how it was in not 2024. I don't know. I can check.
Okay.
Well, this
I'm
is
just
a
gonna hang
whole
out
new
with my
world.
friend,
Perfect.
the healer.
How is the damage dealer just now? I want that to be known.
That's my turn.
What's that menacing rubble pile gonna do to us?
I really don't like that. the
More
rubble
fall.
pile-
He's not here anymore. Nemea, back to you.
Oh, they did change it, so you do to get an extra 30. That's good. That's a good change.
Are we splitting up or staying together? she's gonna like move her full she's gonna go, 30, and then she'll dash the other 30.
I'm
Oh,
just
wait,
already
up
down
here.
this path. I don't remember the way out.
Her 30.
But I'm
is,
not
like,
the person
here.
who should be leading.
Great, that's it.
Sophron, you're carrying a horn, an ancient fae,
Mhm.
and yourself.
I feel like the Fae is lighter than the horn.
Yeah.
I'm checking to see if I have any sort of movement boosting abilities, and I do not. So I move 30 feet to here, and as a bonus action, extend my rage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
Kyra's like, oh, okay, we're going. And she's going to dash. She's going to dash up to here. And then rubble is going to fall on her. And she's going to then climb out from under it unscathed. So, whoa,
Should have
okay.
known.
Ceiling's fighting us. Elegy.
I am gonna go up to here.
What path do you take?
Straight.
Which straight along the top
Oh yeah.
wall? Okay. Okay.
Love that.
Mhm.
Love that question.
What corridors are here?
It goes to the kitchen,
Yo,
and then this is that original long corridor that you're in.
nice.
Oof. People at top chose the wrong direction.
Yes, you did.
That's okay.
I'm blind.
Anything else,
And,
Elegy?
Yeah, I have 40 more feet.
Oh,
of movement, but
Maybe you should be driving one of these people.
Your question?
do you want me to come back and drag Demetria? No, you're fine.
Okay, here's the thing. I think I'm encumbered either way. So really, what would be most helpful is if you came back and dragged me with half your movement.
That would be funny.
Hey, we
What
had
else
a
is
lot of
written?
grappling going on, so I think that's fair.
What if we just form a line and we all just
She just drags us all.
You all grab each other, and the person in back shoves, and the whole line moves.
This
Okay.
door was the door with the
a
human.
PC
Which
said to
path did you take?
Straight.
Straight? Okay. Here, make a deck save.
Uh-huh. No problem. Do we still have bless?
With bless, yeah.
Oh,
13.
13. You do hop back. You don't take damage.
Where's the rock?
Right in front of you. Can you see it?
No.
What
Nope.
the heck? Oh my god.
It's an invisible rock pile. It's a red light rock pile.
It's just red rocks.
I'm gonna go around it.
Okay, sure, yeah. Oh, there.
Then I'm done.
Okay. Great. Aeneas.
Nice. Yeah, we can see.
Okay, I'm just gonna dash. I think gosh, how far is this? I gotta measure this stuff out. That's 30. I like bump into the back of Kyra. Oh, sorry, Kyra. Take a detour. Feel my way around the rubble pile. And then I think I can get maybe to like here, sort of on a diagonal. I'm stumbling over pots, pans, dead
humans,
goatling
appendages.
bodies.
Yep. Okay.
I am still glowing, so I don't know if that helps people see anything, but I still look like a starry figure.
Okay, Kai.
It's dark. Is that what I just learned
No.
from Sean's comment?
Nope.
No, it's just red.
It's
Okay.
just-
I can't help myself. I don't think Kai would either. He's gonna peek in this little door. He's gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Hello, is anyone in here in need of a hero?"
that's the bedroom that you were in.
Oh, it is. Okay, and Kai would know that for sure. For sure. Definitely
Would
won't do
be.
that. Would never. He's gonna go right here,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna dash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Okay.
Great.
In this back room.
Probably there, right?
Essentially everything behind this. Of course you can't see. Essentially everything behind this area. Oh, that's red. That's really convenient to see.
I'm like, I can't
You
see.
can barely see it.
Is sort of collapsed. It doesn't affect any of you at the moment. Essentially there. Oh, I'll just move the rubble pile that you can see.
There you go. As like an advancing
Yep.
wall of rubble.
Perfect. Okay. Nemea.
All right. I'm at this weird point where it's like the same if I go no matter what.
You are the exact
You are.
furthest
Also
way.
double dash as a rogue.
Yeah, you
so
can double
go
dash.
really far.
Oh,
really
she can go double
fast.
dash.
Because I can take it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
take this girl from
Demetria.
Sophron. Yeah.
For a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, that is probably for the best.
All right. I'll go back to Sophron. I'll kind of realize that this is not the right thing. I'll be like, pass me Demetria!
If I can do that on her turn, I will.
Yeah. You can drop her as a free
you can
action.
drop an item for free, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
great.
not an item. She's a living and
Great.
breathing person.
And what
Is
does
she
me holding
remorse?
Demetria do?
Half
I like
movement.
feel like I
Half
feel
so
like
All
I
your
now
movement is halved.
I have her like
Can we?
across
Yeah, can we,
my
like,
shoulders.
Crazy.
Oh,
into
he
one
froze it.
thing
We
here.
can try.
This is very.
He feels passionately about
He
this
feels
subject.
passionately. Yeah.
I will
It's
do
not
what
the worst frozen screen though, you know?
it's
Like
not.
Yeah,
it's
it could
not.
be worse.
Wow. That's great. It's great. I love this for me.
Oh, then you're back.
Hey.
You're back. What am I doing with Demetria?
I am.
Oh,
Okay. My God.
I take her from you. You try to talk. I cannot hear you.
you're so overwhelmed.
This is upsetting. No, yeah, we just carry her together and
Yeah.
combine our movement speeds into some vague average of the two.
Sure.
Sure.
60.
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Right?
The two of us
No.
move 60.
Yeah. Because you would.
Well,
45.
She can move. She can move
You can
90. I can
normally
move 30.
90.
Average 60.
60.
Okay. Yep. But you
Alright,
have to
yeah,
stay
let's
together.
Go. I'll
we
go.
stay together.
We'll go together
Okay.
on
Who's
your
mo-
turn, I guess.
On Sophron's turn. Okay, perfect. Sophron,
Yeah.
it's
Which
your
is my
turn.
turn now. I'm gonna step up here and then
Nice.
lead the charge. Put
Okay.
her. I got her arms. She's got her legs, and then
Yep.
we just like. down.
Perfect.
You got a
Top here.
sloshing wine horn on your back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're just behind him. Okay. Kyra.
And when we turn corners, it's like
Mhm. Pivot! Pivot!
Kyra's
I'm not
gonna
worried about her.
zoom, zoom, zoom. She's like way up here. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going in there? She points to the door to the next, like right next to you in
Yeah.
Elegy. Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna bust that door open. And this is the
Kyra-
sleeping room.
Wake those people up and get them out of there with your godly powers.
She pulls out a horn and she blows it really loud. Okay. Elegy.
It's a child's doll. Like a toy.
Where?
Fucked up.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Yep. If you zoom in a
That's-
lot.
Oh,
Okay.
Fucked up.
Elegy.
So much.
It's fucked up.
They were
Um.
eating the kids. That ain't right.
We don't want to go in this other room.
Nope. There is technically still tied up Faye in that room, but
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight.
Please stop. Right here. Make a deck save.
This is my job.
You move 190 miles an hour. You can handle this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You just gotta go around.
Okay. So where was I? I was here. That's 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70.
I love a
80?
question.
90.
Please stop.
1.
At 90, make a deck save.
she's like our minesweeper.
She's
17.
probably the best person to be doing this with her
Oh,
deck
by
save.
far.
Okay, 90. 100.
Yep.
110.
Okay.
120.
Perfect.
Get outta
So
here.
you enter this room. This is the main cavern that you were in earlier. And it looks a little different. It's red, you know, as oh shoot, not add, erase. It is red, and you immediately notice, sort of from the tree stump, there's now a giant spectral red tree that is like moving. Like it's a tree, but like its branches are swinging wildly.
Mm-hmm.
And it reacts to you entering the room.
Nice.
Let me. Oh, you also notice the tree is spectral, and in the sort of the center, like at the center of its branches, you notice that gem that was embedded in Demetria. Is that all you do on your turn? I guess you.
Yeah,
You
that's
flew.
that's yeah.
Flew. Okay, Aeneas, you're next.
I'm gonna dash, and I'll get to about here. And then like, how are those people looking? They feeling awake now that they've been blasted by a horn?
Yeah, they're groggy. They're getting up.
Okay, Aeneas will yell at them, and he'll be like, "All right, everyone, you've got to get out. The place is coming down. We gotta get going."
Go on, get.
Go on, get. And unfortunately, he doesn't have any magical ways to help. Oh, actually, I'll cast thaumaturgy.
Oh,
Make my voice boom, just like the horn, to try and see if it will help them move a tiny bit faster.
perfect.
But
We're gonna combine them all into this one token of Sophron.
yeah, I can't really do much other than that. So I end up like around here.
Okay. Do you remember the path Elegy took?
Yeah. I mean, no.
It's
because-
very easy. You just
No way
hug the
out.
right wall.
Okay, Kai.
Bonus action dash right here. That's it, right? Move 30 dash 30. Done.
Okay. Elegy, you noticed the tree noticed you,
Uh-huh.
and it is going to, like, some of its branches are gonna like flow down into the ground, and you see like vines underneath the surface, and some are going to pop up from the ground near you, not next to you. They can't quite get there.
These dang old animated roots.
Okay. All the people are they're gonna on their first turn. Your thaumaturgy will say has gotten like they are now up. They're not prone. So they're gonna move their full 30, and then they're gonna try and run more. So they are moving as a group. The rubble goes further. Okay. Nemea.
All right, I'm gonna go keep on with Sophron, and we are going to hotfoot it right here.
Okay, Sophron. I guess you've done everything on your turn then.
Yep.
They move as a unit.
They move
We-
in the
we-
unit. Okay, Kyra's gonna whoop, 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 down to Elegy. Whoa, what is that? We got a problem up here, and she will An action or a bonus. She has an action. She'll spend an action or bonus action. I don't remember which it is. But you can all move 10 feet.
Whoa.
Well,
Nice.
everyone in 60.
So probably none of us.
Almost
Oh,
none.
look at that. Only Soster Tank.
She would have done that before she got up there. She knows her skills. She would have used it back here.
So we all can move now.
Yeah, you can move 10. Then she would have run right up here. Come.
Nemea, you gotta scoot. There you go.
Perfect. This tree's menacing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch its root.
Okay.
I feel like Elegy's always punching fruit.
She's just always punching roots. She sees them, she punches them.
We always say that.
19 to hit.
19 to hit. That hits.
9 bludgeoning damage. I'm just like trying to rip this root out of the ground.
You said 9 bludgeoning damage. You almost got
Yeah.
it. Almost.
Okay, a bonus action, do it again.
Yeah, I'll probably do it.
15 to hit, 9 damage.
Yep. Okay. It's gone. We're just gonna set it off to the side.
I wonder why.
Then I'm gonna continue up here.
Okay, and you walked in a straight line there.
Sure did.
Okay.
Continuing my job.
Aeneas, bringing up the rear.
Yeah. Well, I'll suddenly shove through all of these people
Wow.
and just barrel ahead. I think I can. Yeah, I really only get to like once again bump into the rubble and sort of scoot my way around. And I think that ends me about there.
Come. At the end of your turn, the tree is going to use a legendary action.
Ooh.
Okay, I can barely see there's a tree. I think I literally do not have sightline
Oh.
on it.
It is going to, one of its branches, not the roots, but one of its actual branches are going to swing out at Elegy and at you far enough away that you see it coming and you're able to just like duck under it. It gets a 10 to hit.
Uh-huh.
I assume a
Nice.
10 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, perfect. Kai.
Guy's running.
Run,
He's
run.
gonna run past the people and give them instructions for the safe path.
No roots. Okay. Okay. Tree's turn. It's just going to swing a branch at you, Elegy. Again.
Mm-hmm.
A 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be 1 piercing damage, 5
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Then it does that again,
Okay.
and that will be its turn. It get a 19 again.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 piercing, 2 necrotic.
Okay. I'm gonna deflect attacks the piercing damage.
Okay. Okay. The people have run. Rubble. She come in. Nemea.
All right, Sophron, where do you want to run to?
We can get to here.
Okay.
Are you purposefully upside down?
Who?
No.
Sophron.
So I am.
He is.
There we go. That was upsetting. I play very zoomed out, so that
Oh.
was.
I do too.
can barely tell who I am.
Okay. The two of you. Now it's Kyra's turn. She will do that thing to let you all move 10 again.
Nice.
Noise.
I'm gonna take that too.
Perfect. Then she will run over here. And it's going to fall. And then she's going to...
Ooh. Good job, Kyra.
She's going to come out from the other side. Pop out. Oh, no. Okay. Elegy.
Chat wants the map moved down.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I got carried away. There you go. All better. All better.
Does this tree look like something we can kill or something we need to avoid?
It looks like something you could kill.
It has a heart.
It does have a heart.
Maybe
It has a
we
heart.
give it its ashes back.
I don't think that's its problem.
Yeah, agreed.
Use the pot to smash the tree
Oh.
heart.
It's mad about the dirt we took.
It's not. It doesn't care about the ashes. It's the dirt.
Yeah.
Sean, does Aeneas still have spell slots?
I do.
Do we want to kill this tree?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still. My story form lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh.
But are you gonna last for 10 minutes?
That is the question.
Maybe.
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. What path did you take? Yep, keep going. Stop.
Just like traffic cop.
Not because of rocks, but because a root. I guess when you go here, you leave its range and attack of opportunities.
Rude.
It's gonna be 16. No, 18.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong. You don't want me to roll that die. Okay, 4 piercing damage. And then the grapple thing. So you roll DC 12.
I'm gonna deflect that damage
Okay.
with my newly achieved reaction.
Okay.
And then 15.
Yep. So you're not
Probably
grappled.
fine.
Yep.
How is that fine?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Not every path is bad.
Great. I'm gonna dodge as my action, and I'm gonna unarmed strike as my bonus action.
They're just playing a whole different game.
Yeah. 21 to hit, 7 damage.
7 damage. Sure thing.
Who knew the bonus action was the better?
Okay. What are you punching?
The tree.
The stump? The spectral tree?
The spectral tree.
Okay.
Doesn't it have a crystal?
It does have a crystal.
I just assume I cannot reach the crystal, but I
You
would
can
punch
fly.
the crystal.
You can
if I
fly.
could. That's true.
Oh my god.
You can fly.
Okay, I'll go punch the crystal.
Okay, perfect.
I believe.
7 damage to crystal. You got it. Aeneas.
Okay, I will run. Yeah, I'm close. Get here. Then I will bonus action. Use my archer strike. I am never expecting these fights to last this long, so I haven't been keeping track of bless. But
Oh my
probably
god.
just gonna end it because I'm pretty sure it's over.
Okay.
14. I'm
14.
aiming for that crystal.
That hits. 7 damage.
7 radiant damage to that crystal.
Okay.
But I will. This is an interesting question. How?
Is it a philosophical question?
Or is it a science
yeah,
question?
it is a philosophical question. how constitutional? Yeah, or scientific. How are crystals scientific? How constitutional do we think a red crystal is?
That's up to you to infer. I'm looking at the numbers, so it's up to you to decide if you
It's
do
What
it.
are you gonna do? Shatter it? Shatter's
I feel
good.
like it's necrotic,
gonna-
so that's the opposite of constitution.
You're gonna petrify it?
No. Aeneas will drop bless.
Oh.
And he will say he'll look. He's maybe like, this is a cavern, right?
Yep.
There's like some of the debris has fallen, and there's a tiny little stream of light coming in, and he will cast moonlight and sort of like literally bend that
Ooh,
light
yeah.
Oh,
down,
nice.
and it comes like crashing down in radiant light onto the crystal.
There already is light. If you remember upstairs, there was a mirror reflecting light down onto the stump already.
I forgot. Well, I amplify it.
You
and I make
amplify it.
evil to this red
Uh-oh.
crystal.
Okay. It makes a Constitution saving throw.
Does make a Constitution saving throw
Sure thing.
against radiant. I think my save.
We're gonna go with a 13.
You know what? Sadly, I think my save is a 13. It's proficiency plus modifier, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
plus proficiency. So 13. So it saves.
Okay.
I believe it still takes half damage, which is
Okay.
2d10.
2d10.
Or, well, no. Like
Half
I'll roll
of 2d10.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Take half of that. Yeah.
This is moon. I forgot how good Moonbeam is.
Moonbeam. And, well, it helps if I roll a little.
So 3 damage. Sure thing.
Is it considered a shape changer?
No.
It doesn't
That
change
is a
from
good
crystal to
question.
That
ghost.
is. I see why you asked. The rock has stayed the same shape.
But it hits everything in that target. So if the
Yeah.
spectral
Yeah,
tree
yeah.
is considered a separate entity, it also has to make
Nope.
a save.
They
just a
they
book.
just have. They are one entity. They have different stats.
Okay.
It's a
well,
biphasic solution.
whatever. That's my turn.
Kai.
No
I'm
one
over
does
here.
this anymore.
What path are you taking? Straight.
Yep.
Okay.
That was stressful. I sorceress blast this animated root with fire.
Yeah.
Let's roll. No extras. Why?
Yeah.
Yep. That hits.
But I don't. That's what I wanted to do. 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. Oh, sure thing. Takes quite a bit.
That's my turn.
Perfect. The root. Root can't reach Elegy. Unfortunately. Can you see this
Sad
root though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That root can reach you.
I'm dodging.
Oh, good. Okay.
I can't see another room.
Oh,
It's here.
I can.
I can't see that.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna miss by a lot. Okay.
Nice.
The tree. The
This
tree. The
is
tree.
scary though.
Oh shit! It didn't use any. At the end of the root's turn, it's gonna use a legendary. Okay. It will. How far are you?
It already forgot. I think it turn already started.
Aeneas? You moonbeamed it.
Yeah.
It did not like that.
Well, I don't like it existing.
That's quite rude.
Its range is insane.
It's a big tree.
It's a giant tree.
23.
That hits.
I asked to be nice, but I was
Why?
I was
Why
pretty confident
ask?
that it was. Oh God! 4 piercing, 6 necrotic.
4 piercing, 6 necrotic. It's fine.
Constitution
Uh,
saving throw. Or
yeah.
concentration saving throw.
Hmm.
Okay, and then that'll be the tree's turn. And the tree. The tree will.
Nice.
Thank God.
Is
Oh.
Oath of Vengeance supposed to be like a 5e joke? Because it's like Oath of Vengeance.
Oh, that is funny.
It's really funny.
That was on purpose, we promise. That was.
Okay. It is going to. All of the branches are like flailing wildly. They're all gonna like close in on itself and make like a little like bubble
Uh-huh.
that starts to glow brighter and brighter.
That seems
like
bad.
Okay, Sosterte's turn. Or the conglomeration of people. What do you, so they get here, and then what do you want them to do?
Want them to go out, the way out.
This is
I
the
cannot-
exit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I
Like,
don't. Everything's red.
Can go straight to Kyra?
Okay.
I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it just
Yeah.
They
Follow
follow
Kyra,
Kyra,
or can we
right?
tell?
Yeah.
Tell
just
Kyra
right
to let
click,
them out.
follow on Kyra.
Right click follow. Perfect. Rubble. So that rubble moves up. Okay. There is new rubble. That's all. Nemea.
Oh, Captain, my
Ah,
captain, where are we
I-
going?
Saffron, where are we going?
I now see why you were upside down.
He was in a different spot.
He's carrying
Um,
backwards.
He's. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay, got it. We're facing each other. I mean, I feel like we should get her safe to safety first, and then
Mhm,
we can
let's
go
book it.
back.
Book
Yeah.
it, book it, book it.
Whoa, that's booking
Nice.
it. What
Yeah,
path do you
but-
take?
Straight.
Oh my god.
Straight line to there.
You go past
Okay.
this vine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So when you are here, and Sophron moves out of reach of Root that was hiding.
Ooh.
That's gonna be. Oh,
Oh,
17?
that hits.
No, Sophron.
Hits me. Oh,
It
okay.
hits me. Yep.
Okay, perfect. It part of this attack is a grapple, so you roll your thing. 1 piercing damage.
It didn't let me roll it with advantage. That was disappointing.
You
But
are
it's
fine anyway.
Yep.
Okay,
and I don't take any damage.
correct.
And then we keep moving.
Okay, same thing when you try to go there.
Mhm.
Really, that's ideal that you're leading, and Nemea's you're
Yeah,
taking.
it really is.
It
This
misses.
is great.
It misses by a lot. Okay, that's
All right.
all.
So we end up over here.
Okay.
Oh, I can't move Nemea, that's why.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. That was Sophron and Nemea. You're both doing that. Kyra. Ooh, she's gonna. She'll come over next to you two, and she'll inspire Sophron. Who's all inspired? Elegy's inspired.
Yeah.
Aeneas is inspired.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Sophron's now inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not inspired.
Not yet. Elegy.
Not yet.
The tree is glowing brighter and brighter at every moment.
Yeah.
Seems dangerous.
What do I want to do? I want to bonus action? disengage.
Okay.
Move here in
Okay.
a straight line.
While
Uh-huh.
flying.
Yep. There. Deck save. Rock.
Well, that's inconvenient.
It covers about half, so you can fly through it, and the other two can climb. Oh yeah, you're very fine. So you can.
that's-
That
Yeah.
was 25 feet of movement. They can climb. Does that slow them down?
Yes, it will slow them down quite a bit.
Okay, I'll come. Instead of going through the rubble, I will go back. I will grab Demetria.
Okay. Just
And
throw her
then-
over.
Yeah, that's 30 feet of movement. So then I have 60 feet that I can take her.
She's like hot potato.
But I don't even know if I want to do that.
You do.
Okay. There.
Just make our lives so much easier, please.
Yeah. We forgot how big this map was.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Oh my word.
Oh, disengage is tasty.
Taste engage is tasty.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Aeneas. You are left in here at the very back of the cavern that's falling apart. The tree is glowing.
Yeah. Things are falling apart a little faster
Literally.
than I thought they would. I will. Six. Get down here. The tree is spectral. Can I still target? I don't quite exactly what's happening
Yeah.
with my spells
Yeah.
necessarily.
So the tree and the gem are the same thing. They have different
Right.
ACs and resistances, but the same health pool.
Oh.
Currently,
And
the gem is
now
in the middle,
protected.
and the spectral branches are wrapped around it.
Okay. Well, I will. However you see fit. I'm not moving.
The moonbeam.
Beam,
Okay.
which I believe happens at the start of its turn.
Oh, at the start of it. So it should have done it
or
already.
maybe the end of its turn. Let me
Either way,
double
it should have done it.
It probably should have already done it. It's when they enter it for the first time or start their turn there.
Rolled a 5.
Well, it failed.
Nice.
So let's roll that 2d10.
Nice.
Not bad, not amazing. I will. I guess I'll just throw another archer and strike at the tree.
Let's throw another archer at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Throw Elegy at it.
All I'm good for, really.
10 damage?
Wow. Another 10 damage.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Kai.
Okay, Kai will go here. He will Sorcerer's Blast the tree
Mm-hmm.
first. I do it at advantage still. 19
19 hits.
for damage, thunderous or fire. Fire. It's fire.
Fire. Okay.
Yeah, and then can I free action guide humans towards us?
Yeah, like on their turn, they'll move toward you.
Tell them
Yep.
to be careful.
Perfect. The
Follow the path
roots.
that people have walked.
No, Elegy's next to one root. That's all. That's not necessarily true. What's your AC? Probably not.
15.
Yeah. Okay, that misses. This is gonna be the question. Can you see that? Can anyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay, it
This
misses Sophron.
Okay.
The tree's turn. So on its turn, it explodes outward.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel anything though. Like it's just this big red wave goes past all of you. It's this ethereal
That's
red
worse.
wave. And then it sucks you in. And let's see. Let's see. Not Elegy. Not the people. But the other bits of you.
Everybody else.
That is a wisdom save.
Oh.
Unexpected. No one's blessed, so good luck. It's the start of its turn, so it needs to make another save.
Oh my god, okay.
This is looking bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Aeneas is fine.
I'm gonna spend a reroll.
Okay. You guys do whatever you do. There's a lot, and then you tell me what your final roll is. It got a 12 on its con save.
Nice,
Oh,
Sarah.
it failed.
All right, I succeeded.
Okay, so Aeneas, what was your total roll?
24.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Oh, that was so good, Sean.
I am a baller. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
You are.
You
Okay.
called down Red Fury, and I called down Silver Starlight.
Okay, Aeneas, you succeeded. 7 damage.
Yes.
Kai,
Sophron is really only seeing red now.
what was your wisdom save?
Oh, I failed and now went down, surely.
14 damage. Nemea,
Either way.
21.
7
Your
damage.
your wisdom save was a 14, correct?
I would have gone down on a success.
Yeah.
Any damage you're taking.
Sophron,
6.
14 damage.
I'm down.
I
Okay.
still failed, Logan.
Yeah, no, you succeeded. You just took 7 damage.
Okay,
Not 14.
got it.
And the branches hang sort of limply down, sort of exposing the gem. Conglomerate of people. We're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's as far as I
And now they block the way for us to get out.
get. More rubble.
Bucket crabs.
Logan, did it take its 19 damage? I just
Oh,
want to-
thank you. Yes, it did not. Yes, it did not. This moonbeam is doing a number on this tree that can't move.
I know, and I don't have to spend any actions to move it. It is perfect. I can get both of you up on my turn, but you're
Okay.
in my debt forever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want you to bet.
I'm real torn. Do I charge up there and stab it? Do I shoot it? What's the thing?
No, Aeneas is like, clear the way.
Clear the way. You want me to move?
I want you to get rid of these.
The roots are problematic.
The
Yeah.
roots are a huge problem.
All right. I will. I was hoping the roots would die if the tree died.
I
Possibly,
mean, that
but
probably, yeah.
I will
I think that's great logic.
swing around
Roots
here.
are part
but
of
we just
tree.
have no idea how much health the tree has, and
Just assess the
mean-
gem for structural integrity.
Yeah,
is it looking cracked?
can I assess
It was
the gem
already
for
cracked.
structural
It was
integrity?
already cracked.
How extra cracked is it? I remember
Hard to
the
tell. You're
cracking
not
in the
a
middle.
roll gem
You say it's
smithing.
looking bloodied.
How?
Gems.
I'll call up
Smithing.
Ada and I'll
We really needed her this
roll
episode.
artifact wise.
All right. I feel like Nemea is feeling protective of Sophron since he's out, and so she will engage this route. And
Congratulations.
yeah, fight it. Congratulations! I hate what you're saying.
Eat what you're.
Yay! Stabby stab.
Nice.
That hits. That
and
hits.
I
Yep.
get sneak attack.
You cannot roll less than what you need to kill it.
Love that words. But I'm doing it anyway for the
Fun to
epicness.
see
Nice,
the
nice.
sneak attack damage.
Cool. Great, and then I have bonus action. Fine, I will dash over to this other route just in case.
Okay.
It is.
It's
a problem.
probably make an athletics check to climb this rubble pile.
Sure. Ba 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 ba.
And then Sophron, it's your turn.
Oh, you know what I'm doing.
I have no idea what you're doing.
20.
Yeah, you can climb
Making
that.
a
No
death
problem.
saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize you were
Natural
down.
20 would have been so good.
7. That's a fail.
Sure is.
Kyra could be like, oh no. She's gonna shove this guy through.
That guy who represents 8 people.
She's like,
Repulsive 8 people through. She's godly speed. Yeah, she's chucking him like.
She can shove as many people as she wants.
yeah. She exists outside of your finite limits.
Auntie, uppies, please.
No.
Oh,
Contractually
wow.
forbidden to do that. Elegy.
Wow.
Disengage, move here.
Come. That all?
Yeah.
What? That's so little.
I mean,
Movement and
half
action
speed.
and bonus action
Half
and
speed.
Where-
Carrying a person.
where's your 6 bonus actions?
Disengaging.
Where's your action?
You know what? Carrying a person really puts a damper on your
Aeneas.
style.
So, I get down like I don't know, face planted in front of me. I
Mhm.
flip him over, grab his jaw, kind of like squeeze it open, take a good berry, and then just like shove it down his throat,
Mm.
and then like, close his mouth, like eat it.
Now, does Aeneas know if the windpipe or the esophagus is in the back? Which tube is he shoving it down?
It doesn't matter. It's a magical berry. It feels that way.
That was the right answer. Okay, perfect.
The juice
He
gets to where it needs to
absorbs it
go.
through his lungs.
Yeah, exactly. Food can go down there. A little.
Yeah, small amounts.
About a good berry's worth.
About no one said how good the berry, how
I mean,
big
also,
the good berry was.
a lot of food could go down there.
Yeah, lots.
That'd be it. Best way to eat your last meal.
And
Okay.
then I will look at Sophron, and I will send a healing word, and I think a little tiny one like green sprout within all this redness kind of climbs up and like whirls around Sophron's wrist
Oh,
as a little.
thought it was gonna boot me on the snoot.
Little
Oh, that would be
friendship
cute
bracelet.
too. A boot on the snoot as you get 6 healing.
Oh, I could be so
then-
rude. I won't.
I'm sorry?
You just keep going.
And I can get to here. And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to crit you
To crit me? It just gets a free crit? Or you already
No,
rolled
no,
that?
I already rolled it. And then it crit
my
you.
god.
That would be rude if it could just choose to crit. I would just be doing that all the time.
That would be insane.
It only gets to choose to crit once.
Okay. So the total is going to be 4 piercing damage and 12 necrotic damage.
It's a lot.
It
Mhm.
Well,
rolled.
it doesn't kill
It
me,
rolled
but it takes me down.
really high. Okay. The moonbeam drops.
Disappears.
Okay. Kai.
Okay, Kai gulps that berry
Mhm.
juice, stands up, and
Inhale it, actually.
All of the
That is
branches
fine.
are still laying limply on the ground, exposing the gem.
Administering a potion to a friend is a bonus action.
Per Baldur's Gate 3 rules. No, that's an action.
no,
They
this
changed
rules,
the rules
yeah.
in 2024. Yeah.
Whoa.
why would you say that out loud, Abby?
I'm just telling you.
I am now down.
Oh,
I am
No.
now unconscious, and everyone in this party, I believe, has 2 health potions on their person.
but the branches are down, and we could go get the gem.
I mean,
It's
you have
still
an
Have
action.
an
floating
action,
up
a
there.
movement, and a bonus action. I mean, you don't have to do nothing.
Sean,
But-
don't worry. I was already planning on spending my bonus action to put a
I
potion
know.
in your
I
face.
know,
So
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm
You should
going.
just like
I'm
Joey,
the
do
glass
whatever-
directly on my
Standing
head. I'll
up.
absorb it through the skin.
yeah.
I see that you have a misunderstanding.
lotion.
The gem is not yoinkable, it's just undefended.
This I understood. I stand up, move 15 feet, shoot the gem. That's
Okay,
what I was
yep.
gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
You
I
said
don't-
you could go get it, and I thought you meant you were going to go up and take it.
It did
Yeah.
seem that way.
Maybe I was gonna do that. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. It's happening. Are you
Mhm.
ready?
Mhm.
A crit would be nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nope. 7 fire damage.
Okay.
Or thunder damage on the
Thunder?
gem.
Thunder.
That's what I
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
I do thunder damage instead.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The roots. Roots are just gonna attack Nemea, and that's it. I'll let you know
I
what
had
that
a
happens. Okay, perfect. And then, it's the tree's turn again already.
Oh,
no
man.
moonbeam.
No,
The tree gets to do so many things.
The tree does
Tree
get to
is
do
rude.
Legendary actions.
things. Kai. Kai is up. Aeneas is down. Sophron is
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sophron.
But laying on the ground.
But up, but down.
Yep.
Okay.
Up, but playing dead.
Up, but playing dead. Please make a wisdom save. Sophron.
Why? Why?
Because you're the wisest among us.
I'm wise beyond my 13 years.
13 failure.
Woohoo.
You see visions of your worst, like failures and all of the people you've wronged just clouding your vision, and you have disadvantage on all attacks for 1 round.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that thing I
fine.
wasn't gonna do.
Perfect.
Great.
Okay. These people.
Disengage people.
Oh yeah, they can disengage. Thank you for reminding me.
That's
I was about to kill them all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, they're here.
We can only do so much hero shit when the DM is determined.
More rubble.
yeah. He could have crushed them with rocks a long time ago.
All of the rocks are in pre-planned locations.
Jeez.
Yeah, but they could have walked wherever.
They took paths they knew were safe. Nemea,
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Kill roots in front. That is what I will do.
Whack that weed.
I will do so, sir.
Before you commit to attack, never mind.
Up, too late.
It's too
But
late.
yeah,
Oh, didn't matter.
didn't happen. I will disengage.
Okay. Sophron. The gem, not looking too hot.
My friend not looking too hot. So
Yeah.
I take a potion and I uncork it. And I give my friend the potion.
Pour it on
And I
his face.
stand up.
Yep.
I have 15 feet of movement.
Hmm.
How high up is this gem?
Like 15 feet. 10.
So I'm making it.
15.
Unless I move into range of all the tentacles, I will have an attack at disadvantage.
You
So I
already
think I'm probably-
have a disadvantage.
Because you got scared.
Remember,
You got scared.
Oh, well,
And you said that doesn't
well,
matter.
whatever. I climb some rocks.
Okay. Athletics check. I'm sure you can succeed it.
Well, we're gonna find out how badly I can fail it now. 19.
Yeah, you're fine. Kyra will walk up to you and says, you open your eyes and you see her standing over and she says, now that you're awake, I'm allowed to do this. And then she will touch you and heal you for 11.
Oh, I guess we should have rolled for. Yeah, I should have rolled for other stuff too. 11, thanks.
Elegy. Are you just going out? You just running?
No, what? Where are we?
Can't see. This is the staircase that goes up.
Does it become unread or is it still red?
It's still red up there.
Okay.
You know what? I have a beef to pick someone once it's my turn.
I think I'm gonna drop her body here.
Okay.
Why do I think it's gonna be me?
And then... Do I really want to go back in? Disengage and come back in here?
Okay.
Fuck yeah, brother.
I mean, even getting rid of those roots is valuable.
Aeneas,
I guess I
secure.
don't
Go.
have to disengage if I just want to punch the root.
Yeah. That is true.
She
Yeah,
just
that's
wants
fine.
to punch a root.
She just has a lot of punching that she's got to express.
It's
I mean, someone helping me and Kyriakos climb is
No.
also probably valuable because
Nope.
I'm not good at
I do
climbing.
want to still be there though.
Okay, perfect. Aeneas, it's your turn to pick a bone.
Okay. I look at the squirrel on my shoulder
Oh,
and
shit.
I say, "Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Help, you goddamn druid!" And then I will aim with a finger gun, and I'll use.
I had his stat block. I just had to
That's
scroll down to
so
remind
funny.
myself.
I hate it that we all forgot. Oh my god.
He just wasn't in
So
initiative.
bad.
Oh, so good.
Fuck him. I will aim a pair of finger guns, and I will cast guiding bolt at this gem.
Yes.
Guiding bolt. Nice.
While I'm
okay.
on the ground.
Yu Hakusho, that tree.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a great reference. Fuck
And
yes.
Let's wait a second. I think that hits, but I'll inspiration it anyway.
Okay.
Just
That's
How
good.
confident are you?
You got bardic
19
inspiration.
damage. Jesus.
that's why I'm adding bardic inspiration. Did I tell you I was the blaster for the?
Did I tell you? No one else has even looked at the tree.
Hey, I
I've
looked at
done
the tree.
so much damage. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I have one job and it's to carry people?
Hey,
What is your what does your guiding bolt look like?
Literally, we're going Yu Yu Hakusho style. The moonlight is like still fading, and then it sort of like I gather the energy and it comes like swirling back over I'm lying on the ground, one eye closed, and then it swirls to a point and sort of grows into this big ball that I then shoot as a beam of radiant energy right through the center of this crystal.
Perfect. It lines up the crack just with you, and the beam goes right into it and just shatters the crystal. All of the tree just like dissipates immediately. All of the things, all of the roots stop waving. The rubble,
Nice.
a couple more bits of rubble fall, and then it's all still.
Look at Hercus and I'm like, are you gonna help now?
He turns into a gnome. He's like, "Well, you didn't ask."
Mate, I'm
He did
seriously
pass
gonna
out.
talk to the druid council about you because
Guy
you
gets up and
messed
starts
up.
strangling him, covered in blood and dirt and sap.
And Nemea's like, and you thought I was wrong for putting him in a bottle.
Let's get him back. A smaller bottle.
I had props for near soloing
Perfect.
that
Yeah.
tree.
You did.
As-
Props.
As the red glow fades and everything calms, we will end there for the night. And we'll pick up next session with you guys confronting Hercus about his non-participation in the battle.
With the anti-Lorax.
Yeah. But yes, that is a little late, but that is where we'll call it. But we will be back to continue next week. So as always, thank you for joining us. We will do
Woo.
all of our Artha off screen, and then we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.